Yo, yo, yo. Who will be the first one in? Testing of the screen. Out there, boys and girls. In Jesus' name I pray. Thank you for the chance to stream once again and reach out for people to tell them some truth. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. There's nobody here. Jay Shives. This is this. It could be, never know who's all going to show up here. I just wasn't nobody live. I figured I'd come live, see if anybody had anything to jabber about, man. Kind of been watching them, but all kinds of videos today, and man, there's some crazy shit going on. What's going on, Mr. J? Let's see. There's a. You want to come up and say hi? $80 at 6:54 p.m. Well, pretty nice. I got it pretty nice here, man. I got my swamp cooler on. Uh-oh. Can y'all still see me? Jay, are you still out there? California? All right. Thanks, man. I did. It gave me having trouble connecting, and I know you're a woman. I was talking to Jay too. All right, cool, man. It gave me a little warning that I had. I don't know, some kind of connection problem. I have a mountain internet though, so every once in a while it'll just do stuff that it ain't supposed to do. But yeah, man, I was sitting here watching it blow all day. Now I think it's fixing to rain here. It's probably in the 70s here. Um, pretty comfortable. I got my door open and just I don't have any swamp cooler or anything. I just got a little fan running to put some fresh air around. But other than that, that's what I got. You know, I want to share that out. Maybe get a few people. There's piggies. Look at that. What up, my favorite piggy guy? Luckiest food eater in the world. Get to eat Elaine's food all the time. What's going on, Piggy? There's a link up in the chat there. Somebody wants to come in and hang out. Well, right on, Jay. Don't scrub that ass, man. Good to see you, Piggy. What's happening with you today? Hello, Jones. Glad to see you. Think you're coming in, hanging out. That's what all I'm doing is hanging out. Be on here for just a little while, and maybe a couple of my bubs show up, and it's always fun to see who hadn't have anything to do like me. Because that's all I do, man. Let's see something. I am live right this moment. Sent some messages. Anybody fishing? Everybody have a good Saturday? Barbecue? What's going on? That's all. I hear you. Hey, what up, Willie? Good to see you, brother. Did you ever catch any fish? Yeah, that's what weekends are for. You know, coming and going and lake fishing and eating too much, taking a nap. I had me a good nap earlier. He buy that. You catch it at the store. On them store fishermen. I know. I hear you. I hear you, Willie. I hear you. I was thinking, I don't know what the weather's going to be like. It's been blowing so hard today. I was going to go fishing today, but man, it was blowing 15, 20 miles an hour all day long. It's still got a pretty steady breeze. Oh, well. Yeah, I do, Piggy. I do. Well, I never was much for Walmart anyway. You know. But, I mean, you gonna go there and give her a big old squeeze and a smooch on the cheek and say that's from Mr. Duggar, Piggy. You scored with that lady. That's a good lady, man. I love her to death. She's probably my favorite cook on this show. Huckleberry, what up there, buddy? I figured I'd give everybody a place to hang out for a little bit. I'm not gonna be on here a long time unless I am, you know. I just kind of upset with the shenanigans of our administration. And you know, and been watching a lot of fishing videos. Boy, I tell you what, I'm getting urged to go saltwater fishing, go see if I can hang a tuna fish or something. I'm ready. I would love to have me some poppy seed crusted tuna, man, seared up. And but other than that, right now, it ain't nothing really holding me. So I got a daughter that lives here in Vegas, right, you know, about an hour from me. Well, she's going to college. She just graduated college, but um, they have a department at her college that she got a job with her degree. So you know, she could be making about 60 grand a year. So that's pretty good job for her first job, coming straight out of college. All hell there, Mr. Kelly Bullock, almost alien. For Billy, what are you doing, my sexy individual? I go crazy every once in a while with this damn thing. This old mountain internet. I might have to kill it and unplug and replug and do all that kind of stuff with it, you know. But thank y'all all for coming in. But I'll let it ride. Is it, you know? I mean, it ain't the first time this thing's blinked out on me. So I do have a call into CenturyLink, you know, kind of complaining they pulling $60 a month out of my bank account, and, you know, and I get buffering after dark. You know, I don't know why it's so during the day, never happens. But man, once it gets about 7, 8 o'clock at night, as I get where I can't, you know, It'll once in a while it'll work old time, and then sometimes it'll just come in and go out. So yeah. Um, but I got buddies messaging me and stuff, but yeah, man, I'm sitting there. I'm watching a lot of videos on Trump and Joe Biden and all them crazy folks up there in D.C. and AOC and all them. My God, man, they just should fire them all. Start fresh, you know. Pretty disturbing stuff out there, and glad I had just a chilled out Saturday, or I'd have got upset about it. But I smoked a lot of weed today, so it doesn't bother me near that bad. You know what I mean? So I don't even want to talk about politics right now. What's everybody doing? Let's see. There's the link, Upper. Billy, if you want to jump up, or Piggies, or Huck, or anybody. I got room for a couple people. I ain't scared. Oh, if the aliens were fucking with CenturyLink, it'd work better. I think they got some hillbillies over there in charge of it. Everybody welcome in.
These damn CenturyLink people, man.
Well, I mean, it's all a choice I got. You know what I mean?
Yep, that's what they do. They get you by the nuts, and then they screw you over.
Oh, dude, they want to answer your call, and when they do, you get a robot, and
yeah,
I don't know, man.
It's fucked up. But no, it's good to hear you still persevering through all this bullshit.
Yeah, dude. I ain't went out running muck with my pea shooters yet. They man, I'm telling you, it looks like it's getting close for somebody gonna have to.
Yep. Something's about
fucking
to give.
Marxists are getting brave, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And indicting a fucking ex-president over something they know they can't convict him on. It's blatant election meddling. So I mean, I don't know. If people don't want to talk politics, they don't have to stay tonight. But I that's the reason I come on, because I'm pissed off.
Shoot, man. But here's the thing. I just want it to be if it's good for thee, then if it's good for me, it's good for thee. That's all. If we do it the same for both sides, I don't mind. But this selective prosecution bullshit's got to stop.
That is probably the one of the biggest things that's pissing me off. That one-sided affair,
double standard.
Double standard. Where I mean, but to literally go after this guy as much as they have, somebody needs to go to jail.
Yep.
Making him act, he's going to get richer and richer and richer just by suing them for defamation.
Yep. Look, if we're going to prosecute for ticky-tacky bullshit, right? And why haven't we done it before now? That's what I want to know. We haven't done it.
Well, the reason they're doing it now is they know they can't win because there's already a precedent with Clinton with his tapes in his freaking sock drawer underneath the Presidential Records Act. He can take anything he wants. He's a freaking president. He don't need your permission to and I'm not sticking up. This is not a Trump thing.
And no, I don't necessarily like Trump,
either. Need not misconstrued. I'm talking about this because He's my hero. I do like Trump. I think he's the best president I ever had in my 63 years representing our country. But it ain't about Trump. It's about the Marxist attempt to run our republic. This is not a democracy. It is a republic.
It's truly perverting the entire justice system for political gain. That's what it is. That's all there is to it. And it pisses me off too. Well, I mean, I'm not a Trump hater. See, that's a whole other issue. I am not a Trump hater, but I don't fall over my own shoes thinking Trump's God's gift to the world either, because he's got all kinds of issues in my mind. But hell, he ain't got nearly as many as all these other.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. He's the first one that's pro-American. I'll tell you this. I want to take the time to say hi, Tinkerbell blog. Welcome in, Huckleberry. Ben, my hero, what are you doing, Bubs? And Ashley Brady, the wonderful queen of the nerds, is in the house. Thank y'all for coming in and hanging out a little bit. We got Willie Dobson of Dobson Slick Channel, good cat. And thank y'all coming in and maybe sharing some of my rant.
I love the names in here. Look at these names. Piggy's Piddle. Look at that.
Piggy Piddle has a cool cat daddy, dude. I tell you what, that's a lucky little fat man, dude. He got a woman that can throw down in the kitchen. That's my kitchen Elaine. I mean, she's a sweetheart. And here we go with another one of my faves, Miss Tiger Cat, kitty. Yeah.
Yes, Tiger Cat. Sexiest voice, sexiest female voice on the radio or on YouTube.
She's just sexy. She's just sexy, period. She's just a sweetheart. And, I'll whoop somebody's ass over her. I will. It'd be mean. They'd be mean to her. I'll go find them.
You got it, bro.
How dare you be mean to my Tigger? Yeah, she's a sweetheart, man.
Yep.
And I just, and I just don't understand it. How this cannot. As one of my heroes, Lebowski once said, "This will not stand. This will not stand, man. This will not stand."
It's a bunch of crap. And so you're right to be mad and let it get to you. But at the same time, you got to take a deep breath, take stock of the situation, and don't do anything rash.
Oh, no. I'm not good. I'm old, dude. I'm smart.
Everybody.
Yeah. The Patriots need to hold their still. It's not going to be us out there in the street burning shit down. It'll be they're trying to bring back that mask so they can cover their faces up again, too. There's fixing to be a lot of shit go down, Hucker. I'm telling you, this shit's fixing to come to the head. Trump said the seal's been broken. You know what I mean? The storm is here.
You remember when he used to have this mantra, put Hillary in jail, that kind of thing, put her in jail. But he didn't use the office to do that, and he had better sense than to drive that home, even though he probably could. And he didn't gut the DOJ, which he probably could have. And I tell you, if he gets in again, Katie, bar the doors, and that's the key.
That's why they're throwing everything at him right now, because they're scared.
You take a shot at the king and you miss, your ass is grass.
We are in devolution, a continuity of government right now, where anybody knows it or not. Biden's really not the president. I don't care. They'll call him the president and stuff, but Trump has control of the military. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
And
mostly
there's fixing there is going to be a reckoning. He's saying there's going to be a reckoning, and they don't understand. It's not just an election. It's not about an election. It's about saving our republic. And they just get prettier and prettier all the time. There's Miss Pontoon Jody.
Jody.
How you doing, darling? Thank you for dropping in.
She's awesome.
She's my future ex-girlfriend. I probably have to keep her if she's ever my girlfriend, but she's a keeper. And That's why I went to Tennessee, man. I'm turned feral. I lost my wife a little over a year ago, and I'm not quite ready to go get around that much prettiness right now because I know me. I'm a
You have no
sensitive. Got a
self-control.
big old heart. When it comes to the right girl, and I know she's the right one, if I go to Tennessee, I'm gonna end up living in Tennessee. I know that. I'd fall
Hey,
in
you'll
love
be
with
close
that,
by, though. You'll be close by.
right? Yeah.
I'm in
I mean, at
Roslyn,
least I
Georgia.
get over there with some.
Skip and jump. Yeah.
Well, I've been, I'm thinking about moving up around Georgia, in Georgia area. That way I can jump down to Florida, go fishing,
Yep.
Hit South
There's a
Carolina.
lot of fishing around Georgia and Alabama and Tennessee.
Oh yeah. My daddy was born in Mobile. I'm from South Texas, but I was a fisherman, a commercial fisherman most of my life. So I fished all them waters. I fished the Atlantic and Gulf Coast. All my life till I was about 35. Yeah. And I never did fish the Pacific. I've been there one time though, so that was cool.
Yeah, but, I did a fishing trip or a charter off of Costa Rica one time, and we were catching tuna. And I know you probably shouldn't do this, but we did it anyway. We were filleting the tuna and eating it right there on the boat.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Straight off.
Sashimi, yeah, some sushi. Hell yeah, there ain't nothing better than yellowfin. Everybody hollers bluefin. That you give me a fat yellowfin, that's a good eating fish, man. That's a good eating fish.
Yeah,
I'll eat his ass. You don't even got to wipe his ass off. Just throw him up on the plate. I'll take care of him.
It was all. I mean, I say this with a laugh and a joke a little bit, but it was almost better than sex. So, it was close.
Yeah. I've got some big bluefin, and but I never really got to eat one because we was always selling it. But I'd always get in and get that cheek meat and get a few slices, and I'd always take the tail part where they'd cut the tail off, and I'd get me a couple of steaks off of it, but and just roll it in some cracked pepper and some black and white poppy seed, and then just sear it in some butter just about that thick cooked, and the rest of it just raw, man. Oh my God, with a little bit of soy sauce and
it's so good. Yeah, I'm getting hungry.
It's like eating butter, man. It's like I don't know how to even describe good tuna fish. The tuna you get in a can ain't tuna fish.
Fuck,
I mean,
that's
it's tuna fish, but it ain't tuna fish.
No.
Well, and it's the problem with what we got going on with our government is confounded with that liberal left that they everything, they're hateful, man. They're just hateful.
Well, they don't like any sense of discipline or order or goodness. They just want everything to be chaos, anarchy,
or being held accountable.
Yeah, they don't want any of that. No, just anarchy. Dallas, which
how you doing?
They keep it up, it'll be anarchy, all right. Trust me.
It ain't gonna get there. I'm telling you, the military is fixing to step in.
I hope.
I think before the 2024 election, I mean, all the information was drip. Now it's starting to flood out. Everything's being shown how the FBI censored us through Twitter, the Twitter files, all the things they've done to Trump ever since he threw his hat into the election. They blame everything on the conservatives that they're doing themselves. Like they're trying to convict Trump right now for exact thing that Joe Biden. There's people telling him, "Hey, he took $10 million bribe."
It's called projectionism. The person who's really doing all the crazy shit tells everybody else, "That's you, that's them, and it's really them. And that's projectionism 101. Yeah. And they do that like nobody's business. I mean, it's the Alinsky method, right? So
when you got a guy that leaves open borders, shuts down jobs and then imports oil from, that's crazy.
Hey, Jody,
And,
that fish is really good. I mean, like I said, it's almost as good as. It's not as good as but you
welcome
know
in,
what's
Ben.
really good too is blackened catfish. Oh my God!
I love me some blackened catfish too. Any fish is good blackened. I like blackened pompano.
Oh, pompano's good too, blackened.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
that's a good fish. But redfish, snapper, any of it.
Scary.
I mean,
Orange roughy.
oh yeah, orange roughy, one of my favorite fishes. Tell you the
Damn.
truth. And a hogfish, my God, dude. You ain't never ate hogfish, you're missing out.
Yeah, it's good
And
shit. But I do watch you, Jody. Sometimes I don't get involved in the chat because I know you guys are fishing, and I don't want to get you guys all distracted with me being in the chat. But I do watch y'all. You know, I like to watch.
That's some funny shit. Yeah, dude, I do that a lot. I do that a lot. Sometimes I can't keep my mouth shut. I got to say hi to them or something.
Yeah. It's usually late at night though. They're out having this. I remember those nights sitting out on the boat. I mean, we stayed out until God almost the morning light, and we'd fish and fish and fish and fish. I mean, man, that was something. And those were the days. I wished I could go back and do that. We'd tie up under a bridge or, find a spot and just anchor down and just sit out there with the lanterns out. And they would hit.
Yeah.
You know how it goes.
Hey,
It comes
Jefferson.
in waves. Yeah.
Yeah, man. I used to when I was young, like go crappie fishing at night, man, with lanterns, and I'd had me a fire built. I'd had me a fire built when a good bed of coals ready, and had me a cast iron skillet with some bacon grease in it, and
I'd put you some oil in there and fry that
I'd
baby
play
up
them out. Have taters ready, boy. It was awesome.
Yep.
But
It's awesome.
here we got a lot of trout, but we also got some pretty good channel cat. If I want to catch blue cat or yellow cat, I got to go all the way down south over there with Chris Flores. What a great cat that dude is, man. I really like him a lot. I tell you about the catfish community. I met so many good people there, dude. Uncle Lou,
Jody, don't hold Clemson against me.
Uncle
now.
Lou. I wanted one of them rods of his, and I called him up finally. I bought a blue catfish rod from Chris, and so I wanted an Uncle Lou's rod. So I called Uncle Lou and I said, "I'm ready, fella." I texted him up. I said, "I got my money." I said, "I want one of your rods." I told him which one I wanted, and I said, "Do I just send you a money order, or do you have an account that I can?" Do you want me to send you a money order? He goes, "No, I don't roll like that." And I go, "Oh, do you got something I can give you a credit card?" He said, "No, I don't roll like that." He said, "You don't understand. Merry Christmas."
He sent it to you free.
He sent it to me free. That son of a bitch. I love him. What a person. What a guy. Not because that he would think enough of somebody else. He ain't never met me and my born put together and gave me $100 fishing pole, dude. It's a beautiful rod, dude. Boy, I put me a pin squall on that bitch too.
Yeah.
It's ready.
That's awesome, man. People there's so many good people out here. And this is what I hate about the politics. If everybody leave us the hell alone, we'd be a lot better off in this world, from the politics point of view.
Catfish Cameron, my hero, what are you doing, my bubs? There's a fellow New Mexican here that me and him been fishing a couple times together, and I'm glad to see him come in. Thank you, buddy. You want to come up?
Jay Shipes
there somewhere. Yeah, Mr. Shipes, good cat, dude. He was in here a while ago. He had to go get
Shippies
work off of him. Yeah, he's
great. I've met him in person, and he is a good guy. He doesn't want you to know that though. So just be real quiet.
Yeah, it's sort of like Ben. How you doing, Ben? you get everything situated on your board and all that?
I don't know.
Oh, wait
This
a
is a
minute.
test run. No, it's me
what?
too. This is a test run.
sounds a little bit. Let me talk again, Ben. Give me some checks.
Testing. I'm Mr. W.
You hear me?
now.
Yeah, you sound good.
Yeah. That's a lot better, brother.
All right, Jay. Good deal. No, it's funny, you know how. Oh, look at you, man. Jay is actually putting on a little weight. He used to be so damn skinny. I was wondering if he was anorexic.
Man, I left for Florida at 2:10.
Well, Jay, I finally get to see your mug, man. How you doing?
Doing good, man. Yeah, my last Florida trip, I left here at 2:10. I got down to 169 down there, but I put on 10 pounds before I was able to leave Florida. Just eating late at night. I never eat late at night, man. I just ate and passed out, just trying to put on some weight because all my clothes, man. My belt, I put 3 new holes in my belt trying to hold my shit up. Anyway, but I'm back up to 185 now. I'm trying to stay like right here. It's a good weight for me.
What, have you been sick, or did you just go on a big weight loss?
No, man, just girls are easy in Florida, and just work a lot of hours.
I hear you.
Girls are easy in Florida.
Girls are easy. Remember, we do have ladies in here, and then my God,
yeah.
He said he lost hearing for some reason. Yeah, I'll tell you what, it really did make me put, go live. I was sitting there getting pissed off, bro. I mean, the things they're trying to pull, that is, I mean, it's straight out of a third world country.
Yeah.
So,
no, it won't last. It can't last.
Did you see? Did you see Tucker's? If you wanted to be a dictator, you'd have to do this, like arrest your political opponent. So he was probably. Oh, it was crazy. That one guy from Fox put up the wannabe dictator in the White House, and he got fired. And of course that Denman guy that was lying over one of the calls to Ukraine, he had something to say about it. But that dude just he looks like a spy, dude.
You ever notice or pay attention to the fact that everything that Trump has said, almost everything, not 100%, but close, everything he's pointed out, the Ukraine corruption with the Bidens, the whole Russia, spying on him, all that shit, almost every one of these things has come true, and yet they still think that Trump's the bad guy every time, 100%. So,
yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, you got proof, and it
fucked up, man.
What the problem is if they shut it down, they play a squirrel, They put something else on to take your attention away. Like, no, you don't hear nothing on the news about Joe's money, that the $5 million and the other $5 million, and the bribery and Hunter's laptop. You had 51 CIA agents and FBI and diplomats coming in saying that wasn't, that was Russian disinfo, and they come to find out bullshit. This was a straight up, it was Hunter shit.
You can destroy your server in a federal investigation over classified information of the Secretary of State, and we just blow it off. No big deal. Yeah. Nah.
Beat up phones with a hammer.
The funny thing was, Trump had those documents, whatever, in his desk at his house in Florida. And they were saying that Biden's documents was, I guess, secured better because they were in a garage next to a Corvette or something. Like, which one's more?
Oh, then they
secure?
said no, it wasn't as many.
Are in a Chinese.
I love that. Yeah.
Are in a building that was Chinese funded.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
the Penn building.
Did y'all see that Did y'all see that interview with
All that
Rogan
was
with
Chinese funded.
RFK?
Yeah. Yeah, I saw it.
Nope, I missed
that
it.
Man, that RFK interview, that he was talking about his
That was
dad,
something.
how when Eisenhower was leaving office, you know, and left that great speech about the industrial war complex, you know, about be wary of it and all this, and you know, all this is coming. And anyway, so he came in there and they just kept pushing Kenny for wars and like, I don't know, like 8 different countries. And anyway, mainly with Cuba, you know, they had that Cuban crisis, whatever.
Missile crisis, yeah.
Yeah, well, and then they had that whole fake thing where they're going to shoot down a damn jet airliner and blame it on Cuba just to get them to go to war. Anyway, but they basically he said how many troops we lost in Vietnam, and it was like 25, and he said, oh, that's too many. So he put in a act or whatever, a law or something. Anyway, basically he said, well, that's too many. Bring all my troops home, and he was killed less than a month later. It was crazy.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing.
CIA took him out.
It's ridiculous.
You know?
But that being the case, Mr. Duggar, you're not sitting out there alone fuming. I think you got a bunch of us doing the same thing.
Yeah. I don't see how there could not be if you're paying attention. Now some of the younger people are finally catching on that they've been duped. You know, some of them actually got a brain. God bless them. That they actually got a brain, and they finally looking back and going, you know, everything that Trump fella said is actually happening.
Yep.
And everything they saying he's doing, they blows up that it's a conspiracy. You know, I mean, come on, it's not a conspiracy. Yeah. When it's found out to be truth. I mean,
so at the same you know time, all this stuff is going on. We've got aliens invading the earth. See,
I didn't invade. I crashed. Okay.
You didn't invade. You crashed.
Yeah, politics is all hypocrisy right now, man. Everything is they say one thing and me another, or it's these rules don't apply to us, and it reminds me of the old damn like elementary school was like, I know you are, but what am I? Type of shit, you know?
Exactly. I know you are. What am I?
Like rubber. I'm rubber, and you're glue. Some shit like
that.
It's fucked up.
And they're sticking the weak kids in the lockers. Like at January 6th, and people, you got some old grannies and stuff, and old guys sitting in prison today as a political prisoner.
Well, you know. Okay, so let's go to that little topic. First and foremost, I saw this coming from a mile away weeks before it happened, and I said, "What? Don't fucking do that, because you're just going to use you as a pawn." And that's what they did. They let it happen for a reason. And they wanted to paint everything. It's all Trump. Trump's bad. All that. You should never have gone there and done that, right? So that's the first mistake. Then after they get in prison, I mean, they didn't do anything. Well, they didn't do as much as everybody's trying to make out like they did. Yeah, they were unruly. No different than BLM and all those people in Seattle and Portland and everything else.
They're not. There's no rioting, as the reporter saying. There's no rioting. There's big fires going on in the background. You know.
I mean, it's bullshit. It's all bullshit. But that being said, don't play into their hands. That's why I tell people, just stay calm. Don't do anything stupid. There's no reason to overshoot your wad here. And just hang tight and let it. Yeah.
Check it out.
We're getting close.
Oh my God! It's
back.
It grew back, Jay.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Did you cut your thumb off?
Almost.
Yeah, I chopped the tip of it off, but it grew all back. Except for if you look at it this way, it's a little bit of skin missing like that.
Can you feel? Do you still have feeling?
What'd you cut it with?
It's almost impossible for me to like pick up a needle, you know what I'm saying, or a screw. Yeah. It's actually 2 different tissue types right here that's kind of meets together. You got one for like gripping, or it's still a little fishy,
Yeah.
but it's like wearing gloves sometime on that thumb.
Yeah.
But it's coming back.
What-
It's definitely.
How'd you cut your thumb?
I was I had a table set up with my chop saw on it, and I was cutting wood and I was putting up some shiplap. A garage door man showed up to put a new insulated door up and one of those side mount garage door openers. Anyway, he started moving on I had my wood laid out, the shit I already cut and the shit I was going to cut, and it's like 2 stacks of shiplap, and he picked one up. He picked one up and turned it around, and he hit the table. And my table and saw went flying off. And I was sitting there using the motherfucker when it happened, and it got me on the way down.
Ah, my God.
What kind of words did you have for him?
No, he was a good guy, man. I sit there and talked to him for like 20 minutes. He had a first aid kit. He wrapped me up good. Went and got ice.
Was he upset?
No, I mean, whatever. He put the tip of my thumb in ice, and anyway, I started talking to him. But I started driving to the emergency room, man. You know, I was calm. I just popped my first beer after it happened. You know, and, I was sitting at a fucking traffic light, like, God damn it, I missed a motherfucking turn. And I was like, now I can either go way past this motherfucking turn around, or I can cut across 4 lanes and like cut through this McDonald's parking lot and come back through. And right then, everything just started turning white, like it just started snowing. And like a minute later, everything, I couldn't see my fucking hand in from my face. I had my AC on fucking high. I was dripping sweat. I was like, fuck. And I just sat there in traffic and sweated that shit out, man. And,
It's like shock.
Yeah, they said I went into it said it was a fainting. His label was fainting from a traumatic injury. But like I say, hell, damn, 45 minutes that went by. I done sit there and bullshitted, drink a beer, call my mom, let her know what was going on. Wasn't no big deal. I just want to let her know what I was doing. And hell, just missed the fucking turn and I fucking almost fainted. It was crazy.
Damn. Yeah, that's why it's fun to think about other things other than the political situation. Because this, when I say fun, not really like fun, but it keeps your mind off the political shit. Because the political shit will just drive your blood pressure out the fucking roof.
It does, but it's a point that needs to be brought up and everybody get loud about it.
Yeah.
Instead of just sitting back in the background and going, well, they can't do that. You got to get up and, write a congressman, dial a number, call somebody and bitch at them. I mean, what the hell? But you're right. There's other parts of life other than political things, but we're past political. We're at war. If you don't know it, we are at war.
As it gets before it gets hot. This is a cold war.
We're in an information war right now. And them boys are wanting to start slinging nuclear bombs and uranium, depleted uranium cannon shells.
You know what I did today, and I
I
hadn't done this all the way up till now. I established a Twitter account, which I never had. Okay,
I never had one.
And I've gone through and I've added a bunch of people that I want to get shit off of, Tucker Carlson being one of them. And then and Bill Maher too. So, I mean, I like Bill Maher as well.
I like Glenn Beck.
Yeah. But I went and added Rumble today. I never was on Rumble, but today
I got Rumble.
Yep.
There's look up X22 report on Rumble and watch some of them.
Say it again.
That's a X22 report.
Okay. I just wrote it down.
That is a great. They have during the week they have 5 different segments, and then on the weekends they take the weekends off. But there's some great interviews that go on there, and he kind of explains the difference. Everybody thinks it's Q and it's QAnon, and it's not QAnon. There's Q, and then there are anons. Okay, and and you'll learn what all that was really about on that show.
Yeah.
And it kind of lets you know what they're doing, what's going on, what is their plan, and what is our plan to stop what they're doing. and where we're standing at. You know, I mean, it's the same thing with Trump with the jab. He come out there and went, "No, do not take this jab. It's gonna kill." He told. What did Trump tell you? He goes, "Every person needs to decide that for itself. We have this." And then he brought up the other two off the wall pharmaceuticals, the ivermectin and that other chlor or something or whatever it is. What is it? What was it called? I'll think of it. Yeah, the stuff they use for malaria. He said that's what he took, you know, and so I don't know.
No, Rumble's not the one that Trump started, Ken.
No, Rumble, but no, through Rumble you can get to truth, because if you got Google and stuff like that, a lot of them won't even let you. Or if you got Meta, Edge and stuff like that on your computer, they won't let you get to the truth channel.
They're suing them. They're suing Google for the search algorithm they won't let Rumble come up. And you have to work at RUMBL is what it is. You got to get the app if you want establish and get a feed.
BLE, yeah, I got Rumble.
Do y'all follow JP Spears?
Which one?
I've seen JP Spears.
Yeah, he's funny, man. He makes light of everything, man. He puts it all. I like when he does it's a weekly like little news segment, but he's like, you know, because you can trust us. You know, he acts like a news guy, but you know, he rubs it in there like, you know.
Crowder's good too. I listen to Crowder.
Yeah, Crowder's good.
But Tim Pool is my other one. Tim Pool.
Black Conservative Patriot's pretty good too.
Mm-hmm.
Brother James has got it on, you know, and Black Conservative Patriot is he pretty much got off YouTube. You got to go find his channel, you know what I mean? But he's on Rumble and other places like that. So, man, that and the mainstream media is screaming. They're trying to silence the voice of the independent journalists, and
they're not going to. I'm telling you,
it's not working.
They'll be held to pay here in a minute.
Yeah. We're on the wind down of this Marxist shit. I guarantee it. There's fixing to be some people going to jail. Everybody wants everything to happen right now. I mean, wars take a while. You know, there's battles and there's a war. Then there's war. We're in battles right now to win the war, and it takes time.
But Rumble's hosted out of Canada, and there's some people in Canada that are rebels too, by the way, believe it or not, and they're outside of the U.S. jurisdiction here, right? So unless they're going to do like China in the U.S. and start blocking IPs and things like that, which then you really, really, really know that we are in a war, big time, because that's what China does to internet. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, they got Trudeau. That son bitch is the devil, dude.
Yeah, but they're not able to get to these guys in Canada, and even Trudeau it doesn't have that kind of. He's not that powerful, really, comparatively speaking. So.
Yeah. Well, he's still the devil, dude. That's like Castro's kid, man.
Yeah, I know. Well, how about Soros?
He gave up. He put all his money in a pack, you know. So he retired, but he's got them two little evil sons. Yeah. You know, it's sort of like
Udo and what's that? What is it? Saddam's kids, Udo and Dooku or whatever the hell their names are.
Yeah, that didn't work too good out being Saddam's kids at the end. They both got it.
That's what Soros is doing with his. Yeah.
I'd love to see him and Klaus Schwab hanging from a tree. I would slap the horse on the ass. I would.
Giddy up.
Giddy up, horsey, gone. and then I would give that horse extra clover that night, try to swell his belly, just to make him happy.
Yep. Here's you an apple, buddy.
Here's you an apple, buddy. You did a good job. Well, just observe and welcome in.
It's it's fascinating just watching it because especially our age, we've been around long enough to see the bullshit and call bullshit. And look, man, it ain't never been like this ever. No.
But it has. It was more quieter. They worked in the shadows.
That's because the media was a finite little group of people. Now we got everybody can talk now.
Yeah. We don't have any Walter Cronkites. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
telling you what you should hear, not what you need to hear.
They're not telling us the news. They use news for narratives now.
Yeah.
It's this big psyops against the American people with the way our media is used against us.
Hey, Jay, I know Jay. I'm gonna switch topic just slightly. Jay, now you know how I feel about all this stuff, and I think you and I are pretty much aligned on it. Can you please lighten up on my damn Tigers? Jesus Christ, bro!
I just don't see what y'all see, man. Until you get rid of Dabo,
there ain't no use in doing that.
The program is fucking tainted, man. I mean,
he's the best option that all of college football. He should be running college football. Really, the whole thing.
Listen, all he does is pander to these fucking gullible ass Clemson fans that everything's gonna be all right. I mean, look at the trajectory of Clemson. It's fucking running straight downhill.
Taters.
He's basically.
I don't want to disappoint y'all, but A&M's going to win the Natty this year with our new offensive coach.
Yeah.
Dabo's trying to fill a Mark Richt void, so he's like a wannabe Mark Richt 2.0 filler, I guess.
Who? Dabo?
The whole Jesus and all the fucking scripture shit.
Dude. Don't hate him because he's Christian. Just hate him because he beats people.
Dude, I don't see a fucking Christian man. I see somebody with a fucking a pedophile brother. You know what I'm saying?
But you don't know him.
He was using Clemson Wi-Fi to watch kiddie porn. I mean, that's
you
don't
cool,
know.
Man.
That's a tainted ass fucking program.
Everybody who knows him has known him for 25, 30 years. Tells you he's genuine as hell. Now, do I agree with him on all this? No, I'm not a big religious dude. By the way, I mean I'm just not. But I don't think he's disingenuous. I just think
he's pandering. He is pandering at its finest.
No, he's not. He really believes what he believes, man.
Well, okay, so Jesus is his fucking his NIL fund. Yeah, okay.
I'm just saying that his religion isn't fake. Is all I'm saying. What he says religious wise isn't fake. No, do I agree with everything? No.
That corny ass shit he's talking about. Yeah, Jesus is our NIL fund. That is some of the
he did that to troll people, bro. You got trolled.
He's pandering. He's wanting to be the Mark Richt. He wants to be he's filling the Christian void that Mark Richt left. That's all he's doing. He's pandering to these weak ass religious people.
He paused before he said it because he knew he was trolling. He knew. He said it just to piss you off.
Exactly. Well, he did.
Mm-hmm. And that's good. That's what I like about him.
Anyway,
that's the one thing I like about him more than anything else is he knows how to troll the hell out of
Mr. Duggar brought up my second favorite coach to fuck with is
Jimbo.
Texas A&M. Yeah. So are you an A&M fan?
You know what? You can sling your arrows and all like that, but you're talking to the hand, bitch. I'm telling you, I have a new offensive coach. We got a shot.
You see that motherfucker?
Let me ask you.
That thing big enough to eat.
Let me ask you, if Texas A&M goes to the Natty or goes to the playoffs, even not even a Natty.
That's all I'm hoping for is the playoffs.
Who are they going to give the credit to, Petrino or Jumbo?
Well, Jimbo's gonna fucking go out there and go, thank you very much.
Get him, buddy.
Yeah, you got to give it to him, but he's the one that, so
it's gonna be interesting.
He just needed some help, dude.
Yeah, but
So
he didn't
needed
want
some
it.
help.
He was told to do it. They forced his ass to do it.
So you think he's going from last in the SEC to what? What do you think he's going to finish this year? He was last in the SEC
He's
last
gonna win
year.
the West.
He was behind Vanderbilt last year.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'd been out of football for so long, I forgot the in and outs of college football. All I know is I was a Texas Aggie fan. I was going to jump back in it like I'd ever left it. It's totally changed. And to see my team go out there and get their ass whooped, but we almost beat Alabama. We should have beat Alabama.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, I watch week after week us getting our brains scattered. I'm glad I got back to college football while we're losing, so I can
but check this out. We almost beat Alabama. Well, that used to mean something. But see, Alabama being mediocre has got these Texas fans and these Tennessee fans thinking they done fucking something. LSU.
Yeah, but we really suck.
Everybody's thinking LSU was great, but all it is Bama's just mediocre. You know what I'm saying?
But that being said, I just find it. I think the dynamic's interesting with Texas A&M because they forced Jimbo to hire an offensive coordinator in Bobby Petrino, and I just don't think that it's going to bode well if they're really successful after that. That Jimbo's going to like to share the glory. That's going to be Bobby Petrino saved Texas A&M. It's kind of interesting. You know,
this is my little buddy.
Got 6 years to brag about it. Oh, dude, I'm a wiener dog fan myself.
I got two. This one right here. This is Buddy. You ever seen Urban Cowboy? I got Sissy and Buddy here. But anyway, this little guy, he was paralyzed from like here down. It was about a year ago now. He couldn't walk or move his back legs for like 3 months while I was down in Florida. It happened right as I was leaving to go to Florida. And anyway, I got back. He took his first step when I got back, and the next day he took 2 steps, and hell, he was running by the 3rd day. It's crazy.
Awesome.
We bought a little wheel. We bought the little wheels for his back and everything.
What a cutie.
He's back to normal now.
A cutie.
I lost mine 3 years ago. I had one. His name was RBD. It stood for Red-Buddy Dog. Yeah.
Red what?
And then he had a buddy that was Max. He was a big German Shepherd, and so he'd go pick the fight and then have his buddy come in and clean house. Coyotes were always trying to eat his ass.
I had my first wiener dog when I was little. I was probably about 8 or 9.
I've had them my whole life.
Yeah, I've had them. This is number 6 and 7 for me. The first one I had, we had a Dalmatian we picked up. Somebody gave us whatever. And that Dalmatian was a big dog. It wasn't too smart, but hell, it was staying outside.
Dogs ever.
It was in a chain link fence, right? And that dog ate through a fucking chain link fence to get out, but it was scared as shit of my little first wiener dog named Skeeter. that dog would run from Skeeter, and that damn dog was able to chew through a chain link fence and scare a damn little wiener dog.
Yeah. I tell you, man, I love me some dachshunds, man. I've always liked the miniatures. Me too. I've always liked miniature dachshunds and German shepherds. And hound dogs. I'm a basset hound and a hound dog fan and beagle dogs.
Yeah, they got the wiener dogs have the best. They have the best personality. They really do.
They can't help it. The transmissions down there that low, So
fucking lowriders.
They're sweet puppies, but man, I miss my dogs. I do.
Observing welcome in, and I agree with you. I've always had, I've been saved for a long time, And I'll tell you what, I really cling to my faith, not just because I'm getting old. It's because I have a daughter, and I have to cling to my faith and pray that somehow what's this world going to be like when I'm not there to pull out my pea shooter and go help her.
No,
that's what's got me scared.
Seriously, Mr. Duggar, it's truly, faith is a real thing. Believing is a real thing. Okay.
Yeah.
And I think, and this is where my Christian faith supersedes man-made faith. Okay. I don't think that it's perfect line of good and evil. I think evil always fights and good has to overcome it. It will overcome it, but you do have to have faith and you do have to believe. And that's, I don't know how else to put it, but I believe, and I've always believed, and I won't ever quit believing. Because I know I've seen it. I've actually seen it in action in my own life and in my family's life.
Right.
And,
Roger that.
Yep. So I don't hate on Christians at all. And if I think they're being disingenuous, that bothers, like these televangelists, Jimmy Swaggart and all those cats. I'm not a big fan. Tammy Faye Baker.
Come on. I liked Jimmy Swaggart till he showed he was human. And
he jumped. Yeah. He got greedy.
I mean, who am I to condemn that man? I mean, I'm not Jesus. I'm not perfect. But in fact, I'm kind of a fuck up. But
we all are.
I just know in my heart, and I can't say what your religion is to you or the next person. I believe a relationship with God's a one-on-one thing. That's all I've ever believed.
You're right.
The churches and stuff like that. I believe God's with you if you're outside fishing. I believe He's out there with you if you're towing a row. And I mean, it just. I think it's a one-on-one thing, and that's what it is with me. It's very personal to me. But I'm not ashamed to go Jesus. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
There's a lot of things in this world that are there that are evil, and there are a lot of places good people. Everybody say that, but there's a bunch of assholes there. Yeah, but the good people outnumber the assholes. Just like we outnumber the libs, the Marxists, we outnumber their ass. And
by a million. Yeah.
By millions and millions. And so
this is the thing. This is the parallel I'm gonna draw, and it's a real parallel. And I'm not saying Trump is Jesus, for God's sakes. I mean, geez, man, no way. But
LW, how you doing, my brother?
Hey, LW. But you got to look at the persecution of him, because he's standing up against the system, and he may not be perfect. He may not be genuine all the way through. You know what I mean? I'm not saying he's Jesus Christ, but you see anybody who stands up and bucks the system, and then they get persecuted. It's almost like Jesus. It's very similar. Jesus did that, and he got hung. Yeah. He got hung, basically, or crossed, I should say.
Yeah. He would have been lucky if he got hung. He got nailed to a cross.
Yep. It's even worse.
What a horrendous death, and speared in the side.
It's horrible.
I mean, it's a horrible death. LW, jump up here, brother. What's up?
Yeah.
LW just got him a new soundboard. Did you get your soundboard hooked up there, LW? And just observing, saying, hear about Billy Killy Cates going to China and the U.S. giving $50 million to China? No, I didn't hear about that. I didn't hear about the $50 million to China.
Yeah, no. Biden went over and had to talk to Xi, and you know who's calling the shots? It wasn't Biden. Xi's calling the shots.
He took money from China, and they're and he took money from Ukraine.
And they're calling the shots.
And they're calling the shots. They own the White House, literally.
That's true.
So,
I'm glad.
LW, if you want to come up, the link is there.
We don't who don't buy the lie as easily, and they're not afraid to be outspoken. And yeah, damn the torpedoes is my
Full
little theory.
speed ahead, baby.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So,
Were you in the service, Heifer Billy?
no, I wasn't, but I wished I was. I
Yeah.
actually regret it. I wished I'd have done it.
I was I was Army.
Good deal, man. Thank
Yeah.
you for doing
Yeah,
that.
you're welcome. I was in there a total of 9 months,
Wow.
but I went and I just got hurt, so
Yeah.
got where I couldn't function. So he asked me,
Yeah.
he said, do you want to stay in or you want to get out? And I go, I'll go and take my leave of action, because you motherfuckers are crazy. That was the most miserable time of my life, man.
My dad
I
was
come
Air
out in
Force.
shape. 9 months, they whipped me into shape, brother.
Oh, they
I was
beat your
damn
ass
sure
into shape.
They
whether you
beat
liked
my
it or not.
ass. And I went in back in the 70s, so it wasn't like hands off back then.
No, they didn't pussyfoot around.
He was like he was like that one show. He said, "Why's your dirt in my hole?" What?
Yeah, exactly.
Why is your dirt in my hole? Get that dirt out of my hole. And then he'd jump down in there and whip your ass and ask you why is there dirt on the outside of his hole. I mean, and run. I didn't know people could run 5 miles without stopping. They about killed me, dude. I'm an anti-runner. I've been an anti-runner my whole life. I quit football because they wanted me to run. And then I go into the Army, and I was the stupid. I worked on boats my whole life, and I went in the Army in the infantry.
Yeah,
that's hilarious.
And I should have went. I should have went in the Coast Guard or the Navy. I had the grades for it. I could have went in either one of them. But a buddy of mine wanted to go to Hawaii, and the Army had a thing you could make a contract with them that your first home base would be of your choosing, and we chose Hawaii, and they changed my MOS 3 times to retrain me for the job in Hawaii because the other job wouldn't ceased to exist. And they trying to send me to Germany. I said, hey, y'all, I got a contract that says I can go into Hawaii, so we'll train you for this. And so I did that, and that fell through. And then I got hurt, and they were gonna have to retrain me again. He said, well, do you want out or breach a contract? So I still got a full honorable discharge. I don't use them, but I can get VA benefits if I ever really need them. I've got a little money set aside and good insurance, so I'll leave that for my real veterans. And by the way, if you're a veteran, thank you for your service.
Yeah, exactly.
God
damn.
Kim Burrs, how you doing?
Yeah, they're good people. Hey, listen,
Agent 351 in the house.
Yeah.
Do what?
My dad was in the Air Force during Vietnam, and he got drafted. He got drafted on it. He had the same name, actually, the same exact name as his cousin, and it was supposed to be his cousin that got drafted, and but he got fingered, and he had to go.
Fingered. What?
He didn't run from it. He went, and he went through basic training and all the stuff. And then my sister was born with severe mental retardation to the point that she never spoke, never walked. She died when I was 10. She was 8. She died of pneumonia. And they gave him a stateside, clerical kind of job, so he didn't have to go into combat during Vietnam. And so he's an ex-Air Force guy, and he spent his whole time doing that. He was close though. He was close. But Nixon saved him by killing the damn war. Yeah.
I had 3 older brothers, and they were all Army, so that's how I kind of got hornswoggled into it, because my buddies' brothers were all Army, and his uncle and shit, so we all loaded up and went and got in the Army. And I knew I was screwed the day I got off the bus at Fort Sill, Oklahoma. I knew I was screwed, bro. We were the first infantry unit to come out of Fort Sill in 44 years. So we fought the entire time we were there with the armor guys, and when I finally got through with my basic training and stuff, I was an E3 because I was a squad leader, and I'd made E3 already right out of boot, and I got sent to Fort Benning, Georgia for jump school, and I did something to piss some drill off, and I caught a Article 15, and they knocked me down to E2, and that's what I came out as, an E2. Son of a bitch! It cost me about $400 in retirement if I was going to retire.
A month.
What I mean? A month. Son of a bitch. And
my dad was telling me about when they were jumping, they had to do jumps, and people, because they miscalculated the wind or whatever, the guys were landing on cars in the fucking parking lot, breaking legs and shit. And he was just like, they didn't give a fuck.
my knees are fucked up right now because of that. Not hitting right. That was coming out of the tower.
They just, everybody's like, holy shit, they're landing on the fucking roof. They're landing on cars.
I'll never forget, man, in basic training, we all went for record fire. And I'm a country boy, and I've been shooting guns my whole entire life. So if I shot something that got hit, you know what I mean? And this guy come over and he goes, "Can you hit that target way out there?" And I go, "Yeah, about 10 out of 10 times." "Why?" He said, "Shoot." So I shot it, knocked it down, and he said, "Do it again." So I shot it, knocked it down like that, and I didn't miss any. I hit 80 out of 80, and they couldn't believe it. So that's how I rose and got to be a squad leader. I had to show other guys, like from Detroit and
how to fucking
other towns, how to shoot a gun. You know what I mean? And in the AR for the targets we were using was the best sight I had ever used, because it had that little wing on it, and you just put the wing to the shoulder and put that crossbar on the center. I mean, I could hit it 300 yards with it easy. It was fun, and I never had such a sweet shooting gun as that AR. All I had was 30-odd 6s and 22s and Hornets and shit.
270s and shit like that. Are you a knife guy? Are you a knife guy?
Well, let me see. Oh, I might have one 2000.
Yeah, I got a couple hundred laying around too. Okay, let me ask you this. I wish I could send you something if you could name what kind of knife either one of these are. You ain't got no name, not name brand. Just tell me, what are they used for?
Type.
You ready? All right, here we go. So here's the first one. There's a clip for it. If you look now, it's got a serrated edge on this side, like for peeling. It's got the hook here. That side's a razor blade. Have you ever seen anything like that? Hang on.
Yeah, that's you cut we use one similar to that for roofing to cut and carpet and stuff, but no, I ain't never seen one with a shredded edge on it like that. It's like almost like a gutter.
I tell you what, I figured this might be construction.
Looks like you'd cut that black felt with that.
Yeah, like I say, check this out. But this is also a glass break. See the end? It's got that same shit that they use for the spark plugs to break glass. So it's kind of like a survival knife. That's what I can't figure it out, man. I can't find shit on Google about it. It's a Boker, Boker, but it's German because it's got the little dots over the O. Anyway, the second knife, $10 knife now. $10 knife. Look at all the steel on it. Tell me if you ever saw anything like this. So it fits. Because of the blade length, it's actually legal. On this side, it's got a cheese grater on it. You see it? Hang on.
Yeah, it looks like a little chopping knife.
But look how thick the sumbitch is on right here. Can you see it?
Wow.
It's damn quarter-inch thick. And it's sharp as shit, boy. I get these knives brand new for $10. The guy in Orlando that fixes he's a buddy of mine. He does cell phone repair. Anyway, he found this company that was going out of business, and so he bought a whole pallet of these things for $8 a piece. I get them for $10. Damn good deal.
Damn.
A lot of steel for
This
10
this
bucks.
is a this is a knife from the early 1800s, and it's actually a folding knife.
What's the brand name?
Oh hell, I don't even know. Let me. I looked. That's how I found it out. The other one I can't see it. I'm in the dark. But I got.
Damn. You guys have more weapons than I do.
How long
Which
has
is
it
kind
been?
of scary.
How long has it been since you've seen one of these? Got every utensil on it, everything like that. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Swiss Army. Yeah, that's a big one. I got a couple of those laying around here.
Yeah, it's not
I ain't
really.
got no
I've got some Swisses, but
I ain't got no spoons on it hanging on.
here's your good blade.
It's a fucking,
Here's your good chopping
Holy
blade.
shit.
yeah, that's nice.
Damn.
Well, that's for splitting wood, though, ain't it?
No, that's
Stick that in the
for
wood?
cooking.
No.
Chopping.
It's just all
That's right.
it's cooking. It's a cooking utensil.
Let's see.
No, it's good to have weapons, but I mean, geez, after a while, I started questioning how many damn weapons does a person need if you can't. I will never go through all my weapons.
I just thought this was unique because it's got the fucking cheese grater on it. You know,
No, that's
It's not
really
like-
weird. I don't know what in the hell that is.
And,
Yeah,
and
that's
I'm assuming
cool.
that they did
Cut
a blunt
tomatoes,
edge on
grate
it.
some cheese.
I'm assuming the blunt edge was just because it was to fit the because a blade can only be so long and you carry it on you, I guess.
Well, you've ever seen the movie The Big Lebowski?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, the guy that played the old man, the old Lebowski, that was David Huddleston. He was a good friend of mine, and I have some of his knives.
Nice.
Like this one was made in Matador, Texas. Such a sweet knife.
Damn.
But I have a bunch now. But yeah, he was a really good buddy of mine. I bless his heart. Rest in peace, David. He played it on a lot of Gunsmoke, and he was the first Santa Claus and stuff.
It's good. It's good though. I mean, to know that people are out there like you guys, because I do believe that's probably pervasive in America. But a lot of these damn Europeans go, "Oh, you guys have weapons. You shouldn't have weapons." I'm like, no, we all should have weapons at all times.
And I got a shitload of nice little charades and old timers, and I've got bayonets and all kinds of stuff. But I wanted to show you that one bayonet.
Okay, rough guess. How many beer caps is in this bag?
Probably 500.
I'd say closer to 8.
10,000.
Is
You're
there
kidding
really?
me.
I am not kidding you. A handful is literally 150 of them. Like a
Damn.
small handful, like you can carry and shake, like a complete palm. You know what I'm saying? That's 2
Wow.
years with the beer.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to start counting them. I mean, I haven't been counting my beers, but I probably should.
Yeah, I started feeling this after last slob softball. D4's wife, I actually had it with me, and I just gave it to D4's wife because her son was doing it for school or something, and I was gonna make a bar top out of them, and put some epoxy over it.
Here's your nice one.
Ooh,
It's an old timer, old shaving knife.
that's a
No,
serious.
it's not old. This is also from the 1800s.
Mm-hmm.
Turtle
A
shell.
barbershop knife, ain't it?
Yeah, it was a private one, but
God dang. Yeah, this is one of my challenges, and I have to say, and it's this way with everything. Sharpening knives for me. Now I give some of them; they all work the way I want it to. But man, there are times when I can't sharpen them worth a damn, and it pisses me off. It really does. But
My dad taught me how to sharpen a knife. I can make it sharp enough where you can shave with it. I just use a wet rock and a piece of leather or a piece of steel. I prefer leather over steel, actually. It makes it sharper.
What's up, buddy?
Yeah.
Turn on the light.
And then
I'm
here's
sitting
the
in the dark.
I'm out here cutting damn trees down with a chainsaw, and I'm trying to sharpen the blade on the chainsaw, and I finally got that down to a science, but it took me about 16 tries to finally figure out how to do it just right, and take the edges off the burrs and everything. It was kind of cool.
Keeping the same angle, angle with your arm. Yeah, that's.
But it's also the other pieces, the transition pieces need to come down. They need to come down too. You got to bring them.
I get the same angle going.
But you got to file down the transitional piece so it grabs the damn meat of the damn wood. And I didn't know that until recently.
What kind of saw you got? What kind of saw you got?
A steel.
Yeah. Here, I got.
That's a pretty big one. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a.
Still, I think it's 15 inch or 16 inch.
Yeah, that's a big one right there.
Dude, I've cut. I
got a small one for
40
climbing.
trees down around here. Seriously.
Yeah, there's an old school buck knife too.
Oh, look at that!
I love old bucks.
That's a sweet knife, by the way. Look at that. That's a
I learned to sharpen a knife. My daddy was a big Queen Steel fan. He said, because once you got them sharp, they stayed sharp.
They don't go dull.
Joey Foster, how are you doing, sir? Welcome in. This is a good show.
Don't go to bed. Hang on.
Taquitos are not better than enchiladas, Nate. What in the hell's wrong with you? I want to disagree.
It slices, it dices. Nate the Great, how you doing it? And no, taquitos are not better than enchiladas.
That's right. Verde. Enchiladas Verde.
All right, LW. Dude, I live it. You can't tell me that. I live in the land of chili. All hell Twisted Rooster. How you doing there, partner? That's some good people right there. Jody Foster
Twisted's
and
crazy.
Twisted just straight up good people.
I don't let him fool
me and
you.
him hang out
Don't let him fool
you. Hey, you can pick on a lot of people. Don't be picking on Twisted.
I love Rooster,
Unless I get to join in on it.
In person, so yeah, I give him shit.
Really? Well, there's a link. If anybody wants to jump up, LW is going to come up here in a little bit, but if somebody wants to come in, y'all just jump on up here. All I ask you to do is be respectful of the fat man and don't drop no porn bombs. Let me see who you are. Poor Edward. Oh, my God, dude. Y'all know.
Can you believe that? Man. Oh.
Yeah, he's stupid. I didn't mean to say stupid.
Okay.
Just walking from here to the bedroom, I picked up these. I keep these on top of each door jamb. I normally have about 6 or 7 of these when I go out of town. These are non-metal. These are for passing metal detectors. These are carbon fiber knives. Anyway, in case you gotta do something crazy,
I'll tell you, I can honestly understand Jay's mentality. Jay's always thinking about what could go wrong. Hey Jay, don't if you ever get mad at me, don't please don't slit my throat.
No, man. No. You're not an enemy.
Where's that damn thing at? Look at it. Oh, you mean one like this?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's it.
Why would anybody want one of them? Huh?
Man, I keep them hid all over the house. I stick them on top of the door jam.
See, I keep aluminum bats hid all over my house.
I got guns. Oh,
Well, I'd have that too, but I'm
rubber
just
band
saying,
guns. That's
if
all I
somebody's
have.
creaking,
All my
everybody
real
gets mad.
guns went down in the boat.
Everybody gets mad at me, my family and everybody else. Why do you let these doors squeak? Why do you not fix the floor squeak? And I said, no, that's all I need. I need to know when the people are coming in, and then I just hang and wait. That's all you got to do.
That's one good thing about wiener dogs, man. They make good little burglar alarms.
Yep, my last
Unless
one.
they're snoozing in the bed, would you?
There's been a couple instances at the house where shit broke out big time, and I mean she's right there with you, but like when Dad gets loud, she goes into bed and she comes out when the aftermath settles.
She's
a
staying out of the way, getting stomped.
Yeah. She said, "I've seen this before. I'll be back in a minute."
Joey, how are you doing? Rooster, say hi to Miss Tori for us. Joey, say hi to your wife for us. And one of you brothers want to jump up, you're welcome to. Nate, good to see you in here, brother. Nature boy. Everybody in, I appreciate y'all coming in and spending some time with the fat man and saying howdy. That's the
Joey,
handsome fat.
we're not cooking right now, but we could be. We could be.
Dude, after a while, when I get off here, I'm gonna fry me some shrimp and make me some cheesy grits.
Ooh. Hey, you know what I got? I like smoking. Have you ever smoked grits?
No.
Yeah, but they're hard to keep lit. Oh.
I saw this motherfucker on YouTube, right? This lady was saying, make sure you wash your grits. How the fuck you gonna pre-wash a grit? It's fucking dust. What are you talking about? How you gonna pre-wash a grit?
Wash grits. Why don't you just cook them and you don't have to worry about it? Eat the dirt and everything.
That woman, I guarantee you, was Yankee.
No,
grits. What the heck?
No, I actually did this last year. I smoked some damn grits, and it was orgasmic.
Camera up, Nate.
It was orgasmic. Between that and macaroni and cheese, I did a Gouda smoked.
Now you're too ugly to come on this stream.
Yeah. Oh my God, Nate.
So how you doing, buddy? Hey, Nate, how you doing, bubs?
Good. How are you? Well, I want to rant about something. You know how states are like outdoor service.com, like let's say if like South Carolina, like let's go hiking if you have, or fishing for a fishing permit for some reason. Like go oopsies. And in Nebraska, outdoor Nebraska, or whatever it's called now, Nebraska outdoors permits or whatever you call it. This website was down. I couldn't go fishing, and it pissed me off. And yet, I tried like an annual or some like a 1 year annual permit, and still wasn't working. I was like, what the hell is going on? We tried to go to Walmart, a supercenter, see if they have a permit or the website working. Yet it didn't work still. Then we had to go to Shields, which is a outdoor store in the Midwest. We tried there, still didn't work.
Love you too, Big Ben.
I mean, what the hell? I can't go fishing.
You can't just buy them online?
Nope, it's not working.
You can buy your license online, can't you?
Yeah, that's what I tried and it didn't work.
Well, okay. So you're buying a license. Where are you going to fish, Nate?
Well, the fact is, I live like you know, I live in Omaha. Omaha's man-made lakes, so it's not big lakes.
Where they have game wardens and shit.
What do you mean by that?
Well, game wardens are who enforce the law on fishing licenses.
No,
It's like
well,
police.
I haven't seen one yet, but
Well, you will if you don't have a license. That's how it works.
that's the thing. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's why I wanted to get a license so I don't get a fucking warden.
Well, my only reason why I asked is I've got Noah. I got my son going with me fishing, and I've got ponds around here, and I take him to these ponds, and we knock on doors and ask them if we can do it first because it's somewhat, private or neighborhood pond. But we get in there, and then you got some big ass freaking fish in these ponds, man, because nobody's fishing them. And you don't have to have a fishing license. So we have fun with it.
Well, I mean,
South Texas is full of what they call them tanks.
Yep.
Oh, this is my cousin. Yes, everything is big in Texas. That's a fact. This is my cousin. This is my cousin. First time ever catching fish, like his first time fishing, and he caught a big fish. Let me see. Fishing. Oops, can't spell.
That's the first darts I threw since damn last year, man. I left for Florida
This
in January.
Rooster, you gonna come up here or what? Or Ben?
Okay, Jay.
Huh?
There you go.
What's
I
that?
have mine. You have yours. I think I still beat you at darts, by the way.
This is my cousin.
Dude,
Look
I
at
hadn't
that
thrown
fish.
since last year. This first darts I thrown this whole year.
Holy crap! That's a big old bass.
Yeah, that's his first time
an
fishing.
8, 9, 10-pound bass. Well, boy, he's gonna be spoilt now, ain't he?
Yeah.
That's a hell of a fish.
Fucking joy.
Yeah, he won't get another one that big.
It'd take him a while.
Damn.
Nature. I don't know if it's a cop tool or not. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't even know where I got it from.
Yeah, that's my cousin. But I'm not gonna say his government name, so I'm very smart. I'll be smart.
Ben says Huffer Billy's okay, I guess. Yeah.
Damn.
He's good people, man. He's good fucking people.
He is.
We don't care what anybody says about him.
And plus, he's prime time Huffer Billy.
I mean, he roots for a shitty ass team with a
prime time.
Hey, the good news is they got.
He can't help it. He wouldn't talk no better.
Yeah. My beard's growing back.
Well, Nate, my cousin's a game warden, man.
Leave it. You look better without it.
Yeah, you look better without it, Nate.
I know.
Just get rid of it until you can grow it in full, like those cats on those Lou's Got Talent videos. Don't try again. And wait until that happens. And I can't do it either. Well,
I mean, all you need to shave with is a tomcat and some cream. Put a little cream on your face, get you a tomcat, get rid of them whiskers.
Cream cheese? What?
Never mind, Nate. I just fucking with you. But
hey,
stay clean shaven. You look a lot better. You ought to have some girl ask you out if you stay clean shaven.
Hey,
you wouldn't look like a derelict.
Hey, if I go on a morning show again or a midday show or whatever, I want you guys to help me because last time we did job stuff, but I want to do workout related now, like what do you call it, like bench press, that workout stuff. Because I have
that's too much like working for me. I'm out.
No. Like a workout list.
I'm
for me.
retired.
For
Yeah,
me, not I got it. There you go.
We'll
Yeah,
just start
I ran-
make Nate's workout video. You can do
Yeah.
it.
Well, I don't know what to do. That's the thing. I know.
Talk
the
TB.
yeah, right.
Well, I know he's chubby. Oh, sorry.
Well, yeah, but he's going to give you some better advice than you would do on your own.
That is true. Well, that's why I had the idea if I went on midday show or
Listen,
like I said morning show.
TB Tiger Basses may be a little chubby, but he will outwork your ass fucking
Every day.
Yeah, dude, that dude's a fucking warrior, man. He gets after it, dude. Nate, you are not in better shape than Tiger Bass is. He may be bigger.
I didn't say that, but
he
yeah,
will outwork your ass. You won't be able to keep up with him with a workout routine. That's what this guy does every day. He just loves food, but that's what he does every day. All he does is he basically he's instructing kids how to work out, how to keep your stamina up, all this, and he does that shit with them. He just don't tell them how to do it. He does it with that dude's in great shape. I mean, hell,
Yeah.
his big ass outran every one of us at Slobs. I mean,
He made us look like a bunch of idiots.
yeah, he's a phenomenon, man. I mean, him and Big Dog Brett, he moves too he moves damn
That
good
Big
for
Dog
his
Brett's
size.
got it.
Yeah, I mean, but he's more proportional slim, even though he's a bigger guy too. But I mean, both them guys, they're fun. You're not going to outrun them. You're not going to out bench press them. You're not going to outwork them. You know what I'm saying? They're in great shape for their size.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
There's been many a fish caught on a 33 Zebco.
Hey, look, do you see my son on this?
How many
picture
fish y'all
right
caught
there?
on 33 Zebcos?
Yeah. He's crazy. He was. No, it's not Zebco on this one, but it is an open face. Well, it's like an open face. It's not a bait casting reel, but he doesn't know how much fun it is to fish, or he didn't. Now he's all hooked, so we're good.
Yeah,
I got the joke right there. He's hooked.
Yeah, he is literally.
But yeah, my uncle, my mom's younger brother, he's like an amateur pro fisherman. He goes to tournaments or not every, like most tournaments, like in like Missouri, Texas, Arkansas. He travels. He even has a boat too. So, yeah.
Shit. Better.
Yeah, SO, I love you, man. The fact you caught a 6-pound bass on a Zeb, I mean that's impressive.
dude, I caught some monster bass on Zebco 33s.
He's warming
I
up.
still got some of the old steel ones. Later, Nate. Nate checked out. Thanks for coming in, Bubs.
Good deal, Nate. But no, it was fun. I mean, I hope that someday, Mr. Duggar, we get to go fishing together. It'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be
a lot of fun.
hoot, dude. That'd be a hoot.
We tell stories.
I know how they think, you know. And a lot of people had trouble fishing. I don't have to fish on a body of water to go out there and catch fish on any body of water. I know how fish think. I can look. I can read water. I say, that's the biggest.
You know
part.
what we
Once you
did?
learn how to read water and how fish
You know what really was the telltale sign is when birds were, when the birds are eating. When they started to eat, you knew the fish were eating, and so you started seeing them get active.
You see them all piled up on a shore.
What's that?
You see a bunch of them standing You see a bunch of them standing in the shallows or up in trees around a canal. I guarantee it, or hovering above it. That's the place. You got fish.
Let's go.
When you're offshore and you see birds offshore diving, that drive right around the side of that son because you're gonna catch some tuna or bonita or something.
But they get active. The birds get active at the same cycle that fish want to eat, right? And it's the the damn birds and the fish eat at the same cycle.
What is it?
It's awesome. It's an awesome time.
Yeah.
But you're right. You got to have a frying pan on the shore, ready to go.
HBP, I didn't know you had been to Costa Rica, man.
You'll never eat a better fish.
I was in the shower. I was in the shower listening to you talking about Costa Rica, man. Yeah, that's some damn good fishing out there. We went like 40 miles out.
That's why when you said something about Costa a while ago, I was like, yeah, let's go. I mean, Costa Rica is so much fun.
Yeah, we fly into San Jose. We gamble there the day we land, and basically for about $30, which is damn good money over there. That they will take you in a 2-hour journey over to Jaca Beach. It's spelled with a J. It's Jaaco. But it's said Jaca. Anyway, place there is it's right on the fucking water, man. But they got a place called the Beetle Bar there. It's 100-to-1 female to guy. It's like you feel dirty leaving there because you feel like a piece of meat. But as far as the offshore fishing, for I think $400, man, we had a badass like yacht, like a small yacht. It was probably about a 35-foot tri-level fishing boat, brand fucking new, bad stereo system. All your food was covered, all your liquor and beer was covered, everything was there. And it's an 8-hour fish day. We went and done that twice, man.
You know what's fun or interesting about Costa Rica? It's so much better if you get somebody who's fluid in Spanish or Latin.
Yeah.
And you just go and you don't even go to the tourist areas. That's what we did. We had somebody.
No. Listen, you want to fly into San Jose and you want to go to Jaca Beach. Trust me, I've been there 11 times. That's where you want to go. It was a yearly fucking trip for me and like 4 of the dudes. We get the penthouse suite there. We had the same driver every fucking time. The hotel it's like a 11-story hotel, or hang on, maybe it's 10. Anyway, but we had a swim up bar. You can swim up. You had your own personal bartender. I mean, the whole 7 days for that hotel was like $1,100. I mean, and it was a 5-bedroom penthouse suite.
No way, that's cheap.
Yeah.
Yep.
No,
it is
cheap. Yeah. So anyway, but we ran across this guy down there. He owns this Lemon Zest restaurant. He's a gringo out of Miami, right? So basically, we went out, fishing just one day. We came back, like I said, there was 5 of us, but 4 of us had one of those hefty fucking black trash bags, 50-gallon trash bags, just carrying over our shoulder about the bus off the fucking boat. We had 2 first mates. One was sitting there baiting our hook the whole time. One was just sitting there filleting fucking dolphin we caught.
Damn.
I ain't talking about that pretty porpoise shit. I'm talking about real fucking dolphins, the blue and green ones. Yeah. So anyway, so we went straight from there to the Lemon Zest, right? Dropped off the fucking dolphin for the guy, and basically our meals was comped for the whole fucking week there. And this is a 5-star dining place. It was awesome.
Yeah. It's all well. Look, I can enjoy that too. Where we went was I call it the house of the rich and famous. It had a big ass pool with a disappearing edge, and it was it's timber frame and terracotta and everything. And then we had
hold it down. I gotta go pee.
Fixing us breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and look, all of it's good. I mean, we went, we went out.
Oh, you can't go wrong. Yeah,
it was awesome. I mean,
you can't go wrong. The San Jose, when you live in there, man, just getting out, so I'm assuming when you went to Costa Rica, you landed in San Jose because that's like the
yeah, we did.
That fucking mountain you come down and land onto, like here's a mountain right here. You come right down that fucking mountain and land, and when you leave that son of a bitch, you're looking right at it. You take off, you're scrubbing that son of a bitch, man. It's
still no different than dropping in Logan International at Boston. I mean, you come in Logan International, all you see is water the whole time you're dropping, and you drop on like a postage stamp, and you're like, "Are we gonna land in the water?"
Yeah, but I would have drop in the fucking water than inside that goddamn mountain. But anyway, just the little ride though, when you start leaving town, you see how different countries do it. In San Jose, I mean, it's like literally you get 2 blocks from the airport and you see them literally hanging goats from a fucking in the street, in the sidewalk. There's a goat fucking hanging in the goddamn street. Like you go pick out what you want on it. It's insane, man. The thing I couldn't get over is everything's served with red beans and rice. You know, as a side. It doesn't matter if it's eggs.
Yeah. It's always beans and rice.
You're getting the red beans and rice no matter what. And the fucking cheese, though, man. I'm a cheese lover, but I do not like goat cheese. So,
I'm not a goat cheese.
You don't like goat cheese?
I'm not a fan of goat cheese.
The hell?
I'm not a fan of fucking goat cheese. I don't.
I lost about
goats.
16
I don't eat goats.
Respect.
I'm country, but I just don't like goats, man. Fucking goats.
I like goats. They're the meat's a little tough, but
I like cabrito, but I'm not an old goat eater. You know, you make an old stew out of a old goat. I'm not about that dirty taste. They taste like
they taste
some funk.
You're right.
Yeah.
Like you eat
I
a
like
dirty
squirrel,
sock.
though. I do like squirrel.
I'm a squirrel eating some bitch. I love me some tree rat, man.
Yes, sir. They got nothing but protein diet. Good as shit.
Chicken frying and put them in an onion gravy and let them just simmer down for about 45 minutes. Put them on some rice or some mashed taters.
It's awesome.
Biscuits.
Ain't no fat on it, man. It's just like eating a rabbit. You know, you'll starve to death.
Rabbit's good too.
You'll starve to death eating a rabbit, though. I mean, I know you've heard that before.
No, I won't either, because there'll be some taters up underneath that rabbit with some gravy and shit. Little grease in the gravy to keep me going.
Yes, sir.
I'm done. I may use some house and pepper.
Damn, y'all making me hungry. But that being said, if we go there, Jay. I can do either kind. I mean, I can go and stay in a high rise if you want to.
So what would one feller need?
Listen, it's literally the penthouse suite. Like you get rainfall shower, the showers you walk in, the ceiling's 12 foot, and it's just rain showers above your head. I'm talking about premier 5-star luxury resort. Yeah, in a penthouse, so you get the whole top floor, 5 master bedrooms. It's fucking badass, dude.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you can't beat it. I mean, then again, I hadn't been since COVID. COVID was the first year I missed, that's also my passport expired. I hadn't renewed it, but
okay, Mr. Duggar, we're heading to Costa Rica.
I'll tell you about $2,000 for the trip.
I tell you, that's why I took every year. That was my goal. I bought my plane ticket for $200 because it's only an hour and a half flight from Orlando. That's where I left from for all those years. But anyway, I took $2,200 every year, and I lived like a fucking king. That included my hotel. That included a girl of the evening every fucking night. The cab ride. The gambling, the fishing.
He had me with girl of the evening.
the ATV ride through the clouds, the whole 9 yards. Like for $2,200, that is the best 7 days you'll spend in your life. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I don't disagree. I honestly don't. I don't. Hey, AJ, did you ever go? Not that well, I'd do it now because I'm a little older.
SO says bad.
Did you ever go zip lining?
Got Costa Rica's goddamn monkeys.
Yeah, you hit the howler monkey.
Dude,
I'm
not a zip liner guy because even though I'm a painter and I get around 40 feet, but that's about my limit, man. Like I said,
you don't want height. Okay.
Well, the thing is, I would have jumped at that fucking plane, the skydiving with Pete. But the thing is, I ain't gonna do it for free. I ain't gonna jump out of a plane for free. You know, there's fucking planes working. I ain't gonna jump out of it. You know, I ain't gonna pay to jump out of the fucking thing. But yeah,
Don't make no sense to jump out of a perfectly good airplane. I agree with you there.
Fuck no. I mean, if somebody wants to pay my way, I'll do it for free. But you know,
Damn, you can't pay my way for me to jump out of a fucking airplane. Thank you very much.
Mama taught me better. I ain't gonna pay to jump out of some bitch. I mean, I'll do it for free, but I ain't gonna pay to do it.
Yeah,
you know, it's not the fall that gets you; it's that sudden stop.
It's that stuff.
That's right.
It's that bounce.
This ain't no fucking Bugs Bunny cartoon. You can't just put on brakes and stop. That shit, you just puddle up.
There's a girl that comes in all the chats, right? She's a Georgia football fan. Her name's Chiquita. Every time I see her fucking name, I think about them fucking finger-long bananas that grow wild in Costa Rica. Them motherfuckers, you stop and pick them up everywhere you go. Like we went ATV riding. I came back.
There are millions of them.
I had them motherfuckers stuffed in my shirt, my shorts, everything. Stop and grab them. I love them little sweet motherfuckers. About that long.
They're good.
Little bananas. Yeah, banana fingers, man.
They're good. They're really good. But no, we went to Mount Arnall and we stayed one night there, and the damn thing, it always does something, but it kind of erupted at about 3 a.m. I sat straight in bed. It sounded like like a nuclear bomb went off.
Where at?
Mount Arnall, the volcano.
Oh, I don't even know what it's at. Where's that? Where's that?
Well, it's on the west. I think it's the west side of Costa Rica.
Hey, listen, yeah, that's what hockey is. But I tell you what, check out Google Haka. It's Jaco. It's Haka Beach, right? And there's a peninsula right there, and that's where all the offshore fishing goes on. Man, you want to hear a crazy story? Well, we went there and we went ATV riding, and they recommended this one guy to go take us deep sea fishing, right? So we called the guy, got it all set up. Supposedly he had to. We like, listen, man, we need a big boat because there's 5 of us, right? And we get there and there's 2 canoe-looking boats, and I was like, man, we're not doing that. We want to all fish together. This is bullshit. We're not doing that. So we started walking out. Like we got to the exit, and we're waiting for our fucking cab guy to show up. And this white guy to come running up. He said, listen, man. He said, I overheard what y'all was talking about. I got a brand new fucking yacht, right? I got 2 first mates ready to go. Our fucking dude canceled for the day. I will come pick y'all up from the hotel. I can't leave with y'all because the locals will see. And anyway, so here's my number. Call me. We'll come pick you up. We'll have all your drinks, beer, food, barbecue, everything covered. Anyway, so
$100 a piece.
No, check it out. So anyway, he can't pick this up. He said, oh man, shit went bad, dude. Shit went real bad. His first mate's on the phone. He said, listen, the guy with the boat the first time, he said, basically, you took food off that guy's plate by taking our business. We already walked away, right? We already walked away and said, fuck your little 2 boats. We want to be together, right? Anyway, so basically, here's what happened. After we went out that day, them motherfuckers swim out because they keep their boats offshore right there parked. They swim out and they sink your boat from the fucking bottom. Anyway, so it wasn't our fault, man, but that's where they do things over there. If you take food off somebody's plate, yeah, they sink your fucking boat.
Oh my God.
Fucked up, man.
Yeah, we had to take a dinghy out to the boat. We got in the water about waist deep. We got in a dinghy. We took it out to the boat. And then they took us out, and the swells were crazy that day. Oh my God!
Well, I'll tell you what. When you look up Haka Beach, right, there's a peninsula right to the north of it. Right to the north of it. I didn't mean to cut you off, but right to the north of it. Anyway, they got the stalls there, and you leave right from like a little docking station. The other people over there, they're the ones where you have to basically pull their boat around to there. But anyway, this is a big time outfit we was on. But Alpha Buddy Paul, check it out. Google a place called Beetle Bar. Beetle Bar in Haka Beach. It is insane, man. Like I say, remember earlier I was saying 101 female to guy. It's almost like you get an idea what a hot female feels like walking into like a dive bar, because literally you're like shooing shit away from you because they just sit there grabbing on your shit, man. Like, hey, I'm trying to talk to my buddy here, but you keep grabbing on my shit. It's insane. And I may have a little Jew in me or something. I'm not sure, but the crew I was rolling with, man, they had they do very well in life. And the standard rate there is like whatever. I shouldn't be talking about this, but anyway, $100 you can do anything you want all night for anybody, right? Anyway, so
I got it. I'm looking at it now.
Man, yeah, it is. It's insane. So, but I started doing some math in my head. I said, well, okay, well, so some girl walked up. I said, well,
They closed it. They closed it, bro.
what?
Ladies and gentlemen, all good things come to an end. The world famous Beetle Bar is
Jesus.
now closed. We appreciate all the support over the years. Don't count us out. We are considering reopening in another location. We'll keep
Man, I
you
hope they do.
posted.
So anyway, I was doing some math in my head. I said, what's 101 fucking girls or guys in here? And I was like, well, I told one girl, I said, well, she said she would do it for 80. And this other girl said, I'll do it for 60. And this other girl came up and said, I'll do it for 40. I say, all right.
Damn.
I started working some math. Everybody
Y'all
else
are horrible. You're horrible people. No, but you know, we deployed to Negra because they had an ESPN Extreme Sports broadcast going on with surfers over at Playa de Negra, and we stayed there one night, and it was cool. They had these surfers coming in on the lava fields on the coast, and that was really crazy place. I mean, we were in these thatch huts that night before and everything. It was cool, and there's a bar, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, we went to St. Martin and we took a trip over to Anguilla, the island of Anguilla. And you had, you're over there in the boat and you get a little taxi and it takes you all the way across the sandbar. Anguilla is just a sandbar. And they had this thatch bar there. And so we were in there and you go out on the beach and you can snorkel and do all that stuff. That was something, man. Anguilla. Just
I'll tell you. Go ahead.
Mm-mm.
I'll tell you what. You got me all excited now, man. I'm pulling out my fucking Costa Rica pics now. I'm gonna show you some shit, boy.
Mr. Duggar, you gotta come. You gotta come.
If I can find the damn thing. There we go. Okay, so
I don't know if my heart can take 100 to 1 girls right now, bro.
It's worth trying. What the fuck?
I tell you what. So here I found there's a CD back here. Let me see. You tell me if there's a glare on this.
Hey, you can drop dead and it won't matter.
So anyway, so this is that swim up bar I was telling you about in the hotel. So that's your swim up bar in the middle right here.
They play blackjack there?
Yeah. So this is all the dolphin. Hang on. That's what when I say dolphin, that's what dolphin is right here. It's not.
Mahi. We know better.
Yeah. So anyway, but yeah, the beaches there are beautiful, man. It's just that's just all it is. Anyway, here let me get some good shit. Hang on. Yeah, so there's one fat guy that rolls with us. He busted his fucking ass on the damn foiler, man.
That'd be me on this one.
Yeah, probably me too.
Yeah, that's
my luck.
Yeah, there's that big son of a bitch right here, Rick. This guy right here, Rick.
I'm not. No, that's Raj level. That's Raj.
This guy right here. He's a multi-millionaire, man. You know what he does for a living? He does paintless dent removal. He just flies around to Germany and shit, chasing storms. He works 4 months out of the year and makes millions of dollars. This dude's amazing with that shit, man.
Yeah, I got a buddy that does that stuff. He makes really great money with doing that.
So I'm trying to show you a picture. See, I still got that T-shirt right here. That's the name of the company. Hang on, let me get a better picture of it. Anyway, basically had 2 first mates. So that's the name of the company. I don't know if you can read it. What does it say? Costa Rica Sport Fishing. Anyway.
Dude. Okay, what's the dates again?
Yes. So that's the beach directly in front of the hotel. That with a swim up bar with a penthouse suite. That's what you look out to the beach every morning.
That'd be great. Look, man, you don't have to keep telling us. We'll be there.
Yeah.
Tell me that's not badass, dude.
Oh, it's
I mean, you gotta realize that this is 20 years ago shit. Or I've been going here for a long fucking time, man. See, 2 first mates. You see that? You guys with the shirts
No.
on?
I got buddies with big boats that we go out on and stuff. When
Damn, I miss being
Ain't-
good looking.
Yeah. I don't think so.
That's right.
yeah,
That's
he
right,
couldn't miss
pulls right
something that never was.
All right, here's
Did
that
he
fat
ever-
guy busting his ass right here. See that foiler? His tire fell in that rut right there. He went right over the fucking handlebars. Lost a flip flop. I laughed my ass off for 35 minutes over that shit. Yeah. Y'all funny,
Well,
man.
The good news is Costa Rica still exists, and it is not communist yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Beta bar, though, man, you can't replace the Beta bar.
I don't know how in the hell that happened. Really, that's
Yeah,
pissing
I
me
mean,
off.
I guess COVID killed it. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah. God damn.
Yeah, Joey's fixing to move
Ben,
to Thailand.
Ben,
My brother
Ben.
loved Thailand.
Ben, don't you wish it was just 12? I mean, seriously? It ain't 12, brother. It's way over 12. I'm on rise level now.
What's that? 12 what? What's he talking about? Beers?
Yeah.
Oh, I know I passed 12. Not probably not, bro.
I mean, look, it's because I drink light beer. It's easy to drink. It
I
doesn't take
I ran out of beer about 4 o'clock. And I was going to go get one, but I went and took a little baby nap. I don't drink a whole bunch of beer, but I like to have a couple cold beers at night. I like China Bock.
Hey, this is Mr. Duggar. Now, this is the weirdest thing in Georgia. Georgia hasn't legalized marijuana, right?
Yeah, that's why I don't live in Georgia.
But the CBD shops are now selling THC vape pen, well, not vape. What do you call them? Chargers, yeah, cartridges. They're selling them because they found a loophole in the law. And I'm telling you, to swear to God, that shit is off the chain. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's happening over here in Georgia legally, but interesting stuff.
We can go into a store and buy weed here in New Mexico. You can have 6 plants of your own. You can have up to 2 ounces on you.
Yep.
I just never thought I'd live to see the day that I could go into a store and pick out some badass weed and just go home and get stoned. You know what I mean? That's really cool. Luckily, though, I've got a lot of friends who are growers, so unless I want something a little special, I get my buddies will just come by and just drop a quarter pound on me and say, "Here's you some smoke."
Damn.
So, you think I'm bullshitting? No, you don't want me to pull out my bag and show you, but
Jesus, bro. A quarter pound. God damn.
It's a lot of weed.
Not.
Well, and then I got.
If you had weed, you wouldn't need alcohol. I mean, really do believe that. So, but that's it. Oh, look at you, Mister. What are you doing, Smurf man?
No, I like.
How'd you lose your hair, Jay? What happened?
What are you talking about? I ain't lost no hair. I still got hair.
Well, okay, you got a wrap around.
Now, somebody said I was going bald the other day. I don't know what they're talking about. I don't.
Dude, I'm thinning hard, by the way.
I don't care about that shit, man.
I know. I'm thinning hard.
I
don't care.
I've got
I
a hair.
really don't.
I'm 63 and I got a head full of hair, but I am definitely thinned out a little bit.
Yeah. Look, man.
I'm not a fan of hair. I mean, I shave it off anyway, so it's not a big deal. I prefer not to have it.
The shit is what it is, right?
I don't have time to.
Worry about it.
I think about all those years I wasted fucking with my hair. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well,
See, I
Ben,
had spiked
I know,
hair.
I agree with you on that.
I had like one hairstyle most of my life, from like 12 to 30. I basically had spiked hair, and you, I mean, if you get fucked up and sleep on that shit wrong, it was a pain in the ass the next fucking day to deal with. Plus, I had dual
Hey.
calyx in the back, dual crown they call it or whatever. Dude, that shit's fucked up, man. You gotta sit there and work that shit against the grain. Fuck hair, man. Fuck hair. The whole. I wish I would have shaved this shit when I was 8 years old. You know what I mean?
You are killing me, man. Fuck it. You know,
Shave
hair.
that shit, dude.
Yeah, you like my pot jar, dude? Got Mr. Duggar fishing on it. And
Nice.
Dobie.
Look at you. Ooh. Damn.
Yeah. Leave all that hair shit for like Uncle Lou and shit. You know what I mean?
Look what I did, man. Okay, Mr. Duggar,
Here's
now
some
you
pretty
got
buds.
Oh wow.
You don't want
Nice.
none of that, do you?
Is that got red hairs
Heck, I
in
better
it?
just go on and release. Oh,
That's the
Okay.
shit I almost drowned with some
You
red
can
hair
almost
shit in
stick
Panama
the-
City.
you can almost take a bud of this weed and stick it against the wall.
So I made some red onion and habanero, and pickled stuff with red wine vinegar, and this shit is real. That shit's good.
What is that?
If y'all ever get that stuff, that's almost as good as raw tuna, but not quite.
Pickled onions?
Mm.
Well, I
That's
can
onions and habanero.
salmon.
It's raw. It's
I draw-
onions and habanero.
I draw a lot of salmon.
You can't even
Yeah.
see that big.
Yeah, I eat
I'm not,
salmon.
I'm not a real hot.
Well, tuna's my fave.
Here.
Yeah, we get a lot of kokanee salmon here. We have landlocked salmon. We got a few cohos, but mostly it's just
What do you think
kokanee.
about this?
But they weigh about 3 pounds. The big one's a 3-pounder, you know. And man, you take them things and put 3 harissa peppers in it and a little bit of cannon salt, and that's it. And that is the best shit you ever ate in your life, man.
We did. I was in Oregon for a year, and we did steelheads, and not salmon, but we did steelheads, and those are good too. I mean,
Yeah, that's just a big rainbow trout.
that's right, big old trout.
But they're tasty. I like trout if it's 3 pounds or about that size. Something you can get a real fillet off of.
Yeah. We'd catch catfish. We'd throw trot lines out in the lake over here in South Carolina, and we'd throw them out with milk cartons, and
Oh, yeah,
put mullet
jugging.
on them and catch all those damn catfish. And we'd go out and pull them in the morning, like 6 in the morning. We'd go out and pull them all in. We'd slam them against a tree and stick them into the tree, and then come back and pick them up later as we were going through. Stick their pin in the tree and then let them just wiggle on there until we came back and picked them up. They're horrible.
I was a commercial fisherman for a lot of years growing up, and I fished saltwater and fresh. But I that's how I got to started hunting big yellowcat, and because I'd set a trout line, I had to wait an hour or so, make sure it's catching or move it. But I'd go target them big yellowcat. And after fighting a few of them, I started turning the big ones loose. But at one time, I caught it. It was fillets and got sold. But after starting to catch them, and on a rod, they were just so much fun. I couldn't see killing the son of a bitch.
They're a shitload of fun. It's the best damn thing you can do.
I
Serious.
love fishing for
Better than a roller
yellowcat.
coaster. I love that. We'd sit out there all night too, man. We have lanterns on the pier,
Hell
on
yeah.
the dock, and we just sit out there and watch and just catch them and bring them in. It was great. We went down. I don't know if you heard of this place, Santee Cooper. You ever heard of
Yeah,
that?
I've heard of it.
Yeah. We go down to Santee Cooper, and you catch fish that had heads as big as a Chrysler car. and they were huge. I mean, they were 25, 40 pounds. You know, just big ass fish. And you try to bring them in, and half the time you couldn't because they'd break the line. And but it was great. Those are great times, man. You got to go down there and do that. That Jody would love it. She'd be a loving.
I was raised in South Texas, and I fished the Brazos and the San Bernard River. Man, I used to catch, flathead up over 80 pounds, and catch alligator gar to 200 pounds. That was, you want to have fun. Catch a big old alligator gar on a rod. That's fun.
They fight.
Yeah, but they don't fight for a long time, but they fight hard for while they fight.
What's the number one fighting fish on earth? Is it swordfish?
I'd have to say marlin.
Well,
or bluefin.
Marlin, swordfish. Yeah.
There ain't nothing like a blue. Nothing's got to run like a bluefin. But when you see
it's amazing to me.
When you see a 1,500-pound fish jump 20 fucking foot in the air, you'll have a whole new respect for a marlin. And I tell you another one that's fun to catch, and that's a big mako. A big mako shark will lose his fucking mind, dude. It's just
shit. I tell you what, you pull up 3 amberjacks in a row, your ass is worn out, and you're done. You're done. You're fucking done.
You're done.
Every year, our company down in Florida, not the coastal trip, but off of East Florida, Ponce Inlet, right there in outside of Orlando, right there below Daytona. Anyway, Ponce Inlet right there. Place they got Critter Fleet, which is like the big, like a cruise ship full of people. Anyway, but we did the private charters every year, little company bonus, whatever. Anyway, you pull up. Man, you out there and you hit mackerel and shit like that. But them fucking amberjacks, man, it's decent eating.
Fucking reef donkeys, bro.
Your arms are worn out. They're bottom feeders, man. Time you pull them some bitches up and they're fighting and running, you're worn out, man. I mean, I've been my first time out there. I got drunk as shit off some tequila shots, whatever, and I was fucking sick, boy. I mean, I'm not a puker, but I was like drunk and spinning, dude. I was down on the bottom floor like noon. I was sweating my ass off like 2 hours on there, just sweating that shit out, boy. I was drunk and shit.
I wished I could roll a joint.
I think you do a pretty good job. I don't think you have a problem with it. I think you're probably better than most.
Cigarette.
I think you're better than most.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you straight up. That them amberjack pull their ass off. I'll tell you, them little old Jack Corbell, for their size, they pull hard too. We used to catch them some bitches off the back of the shrimp boat with just a rope and a nail with a piece of twine on it to the nail from the rope, and we just we'd push a little bycatch over, and then we'd put a fish on one of them bent nails, and we'd grab him, we'd chunk him up on the boat. And we did that for years just for fun, and then this guy had a perfume company come and approached us and said he'd take every one we could catch for 20 cents a pound. I said, now you're talking out your ass, mister, because I can put 20,000 pounds on that. He said, you bring them, I'll cake them. But it was hard to catch them in that kind of mass unless you were on a shrimp boat, because over the years, them things were trained to follow them shrimp boats around. You know what I mean?
Yep. They like that.
I don't know what.
I guess we were dragging the bottom.
I guess we lost all our people talking about Costa Rica or something. We had 13 people in it, and now we got 4. Maybe we ought to start bitching about Joe Biden. That'll get everybody to come back.
Shit.
Everybody can take a shot at Joe.
Did I run everybody off talking about buying hookers and shit?
I don't know, bro.
Hey,
I wasn't going to be on there. Oh, we lost another one. It's just us.
Here's the good news. We were out in Jacksonville, Florida, right? And we chartered a boat. We were trying to catch redfish. which is the worst. Don't go off Florida to catch. Go to Georgia to catch redfish. Because
No,
Go to Louisiana. Go to
I got the
Louisiana
spot
to
for
catch
redfish. I got the fucking spot for redfish. It's seasonal, but you got to catch them at the right time. It's right off the NASA's fucking.
Dennis, Louisiana.
It's right off Titusville. There's a little fucking There's a little
it's near Cocoa Beach.
Yeah, well, here's the ocean, and here's NASA, and then this little waterway right here. But it's right on the curve. It's at the railroad track that they bring out all the supplies in for NASA, right? It's right at that point. Dude, the fat guy I was showing you on that video or on those pictures, that guy lives, and that's his favorite place to go. You'll catch redfish. As soon as you throw it in the water, you'll find a redfish. It's
well, listen,
eat, man. Yeah,
look,
yeah, but you're only allowed to keep one.
Went down.
Possum.
Howdy.
So we went down there. Seriously, we went down there in Jacksonville.
Hey,
We
possum.
were going to go, redfish. We caught a damn tarpon. Half our day was trying to drag this damn ass tarpon in. I mean, he was huge. I mean, it was huge, but we weren't geared for it, right? We didn't have the line. So he drug line out. We kept reeling him in, kept dragging it out, kept reeling. We switched 4 of us, and it wore us out. I mean, we got our ass handed to us, and we got him in.
Big tarp.
We didn't.
Big tarpon's
obviously
fun,
didn't
bro.
Take him out of the water. Yeah. Crazy.
Heard they're hard to
How
keep
you doing,
up.
possum?
All pretty good.
Yeah.
I sat down and had me a safety meeting. I got through mowing, been moving.
Did you? What you chefing tonight? Or you just burning you a fire to burn the fire?
Oh, just burn fire, but I'm gonna cook some burgers here directly.
And I've
So-
fired up
so-
Hank. That's what I call my grill. I finally fired up Hank the other day and cooking a steak on it.
Oh, gotta love that.
I was mad. Then I got mad because that was the first steak I'd cooked on it since I lived here.
My
but I like a
goodness.
pan fried steak. I do. I like a pan fried steak. There's something about a little wood on on your steak, smoked wood
Yeah,
on
that
your steak
butter
that makes it a little better. Yeah,
What do you guys think about cobia as a fish?
I heard there's fun to catch. Pulling
hard
fish.
fighting, hard fighting, good to eat.
No, taste wise, food.
Oh, I never
love
had
them
none.
myself. I love them myself.
Yep. We
clean the
when we
bloodlines
lost-
out of them. They're
listen,
delicious.
when we had to do that stupid tarpon, was the reason why I'm asking. And we spent half our day fucking around with that instead of catching redfish. We came back without anything that we could take home because they had these limits on the redfish in Florida. Different from Georgia. If we'd done it in Georgia, we'd have taken 2 or 3 redfish on. So we get back, we go over to the place that's selling fish right here off the docks, right? We found a cobia, only one, and we said, we'll take it. And we cooked that bitch up. It was good. Oh my God.
Absolutely. Yeah, they used to come up. They'll come up to the back of a shrimp boat too. When you're like pushing your bycatch over and stuff. They'll come swimming up. Man, we was always catching in. We got good money for them.
Yeah.
But I love me some cobia.
What's up, Hog
We used to go catch them. You see the big rays that'd be cruising around. There always be, or big sharks. There always be a cobia around them and stuff.
Yeah.
They like to
That's
hang
great.
around rigs too, oil rigs and shit.
I'd like to catch, one of them live groupers. Use that 5-pound hammerjack bait.
Hammerjack.
That'd be awesome.
He's talking about cobia. We were talking about red drum earlier. Yeah, catching redfish too.
Yeah, red.
Talking to Hoghead.
I heard they're good eating too. Redfish.
You can't
I
be
wonder-
arguing. Well,
Yeah.
any fish that we eat is, I mean, seriously, there's very few that I don't like.
To be honest,
Yeah.
though, man, I really hadn't ate I've been staying away from fish, man, since that whole Chernobyl shit, whatever, and that meltdown. Well,
don't do tilapia.
Two-headed fish shit floating around here. It's like I don't know, man. Just seafood in general. I've been pretty much sticking to farm raised shit. Like I don't eat seafood that much, but like when I'm down in Orlando, I eat farm raised oysters. It's just I don't know. Down in South Georgia, my uncle's got a pond, a Nature Boy, and a few of us supposed to meet up here in the next couple of weeks. But it's all. I like farm raised shit, and ponds.
You ain't gonna listen, Jay. Listen,
that freshwater shit, man, is scary.
Whatever is in that shit, mercury, PCBs, you ain't gonna live 2 or 3 years longer than whatever the fuck
You
it
ain't
is.
gonna live forever.
Okay, well, I'm letting you know now. It's a bad time. Listen, whales have always been our fucking friends. Right now, whales are eating fucking the props off of goddamn boats. Something's not right in that fucking ocean. You know what I'm saying? Whales have rescued people that fallen overboard, have saved children, saved dogs that fell in the water. Whales have always been
tired of boats.
Yeah, well, either that or we're overfishing. We may be overfishing the seas. Well, that they're not eating enough. I don't know what it is, but whales now are attacking fucking boats. That ain't cool. There's something's up in the ocean, man. I don't like it.
Well, maybe it is.
Bro,
but
well,
doesn't
they're
mean
intelligent.
You're gonna die from whatever you eat out of it. I mean, come on.
I'm gonna die. Yeah, you ain't gonna cheat.
Trust me,
I won't eat shrimp unless they're Gulf shrimp. I don't want no fucking
It's much worse
raised.
for you than anything else. So,
Oh, no good.
Hey, or didn't come pre-salted.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get too worked up.
I can eat my weight in oysters. Man, I can't.
Well, the thing is, like, I'm down in Orlando,
Well, I can
man.
do shrimp like that.
When I'm down in Orlando, there's a place called Lee and Rick's, man. It's a little dive bar. They've been open since the fucking 1920s in the family. But they sell farm raised oysters. It's just cool ass staff. But I'll sit there and I'll eat 3 dozen fucking oysters, and plus whatever.
Look, man, I eat 3 dozen oysters and they're free in the ocean, and I don't give a shit. If they got oil in them, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I'm just saying the places I go.
I used to put 2 in the bucket, 1 in me. 2 in the bucket, 1 in me. 2 in the bucket, 1 in me.
If you
go out and cow trap off of Matagorda, best oysters in the world, by the way, proven. And my God, dude, we used to just fill up on that.
I like them out of a can, but I can't even slurp it off that shit.
Now that I don't have access,
get here, Mr. Duggar. Get here to the East Coast.
Now that I don't have access to it, it pisses me off the amount of gallons of oysters that I sold.
Get here.
Get
here on the East Coast. Traveling Fools and his wife and you, me. I don't know about Jay because Jay doesn't like to eat anything that's free. And we'll get a place where we can all hang out down there.
Well, first of all, here's what I noticed. Here's what I've noticed. Anytime Hufflepuff Paul and Colby's together, I'm not fucking invited. See, the thing is, me and Colby's have done a goddamn timeshare together or Airbnb, and I wound up cleaning that some bitch before I left his fucking ass while he's still fucking sleeping in bed. So I don't know why the fuck I'm exiled from fucking hanging out.
You're not exiled.
Dude, listen, y'all motherfuckers came down to Tampa Bay, drove through Orlando twice, and didn't even call me. I'm down there for 3 months fucking working, and I got the fucking hookup and got in Orlando, and y'all drove through that some bitch and not even fucking call me?
That's Colby's fault, man.
That's what I'm trying to say. Why I cleaned up for that motherfucker on his Airbnb. You know what I'm saying?
I had to clean up for him on this one.
Well, that's what I'm saying, man. So I mean, hell, I don't understand how. I don't know, man. I'm lost for words.
But
anytime Colby's involved, I'm not.
I don't get that intimate with anybody.
Fuck that.
Hey, motherfucker, do your share.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And guess what? I'm Colby's designated driver.
Don't cry. Don't call you. Because, don't take it personal.
Kick his ass.
I'm almost a fucking introvert. I typically don't like anybody. You know what I mean?
I don't like anybody.
You should be
I'm
that
cantankerous, though, dude. I admit it. I'm 63. I've earned my cantankerousness.
Yeah,
the
I'm
shit that's going on
59
around me
and a half.
right now,
It
it
won't
just,
be when you only have to buy a fish.
I have stress. You know why I have stress? It's the
Listen,
inability
we're all
to choke the shit out of somebody that you
Hell
really
yeah.
need to. You know, that's stress.
Right.
You know, and they're so politically correct
I heard
right
that.
now. You can't, you know, they got that trend. Oh, you're transphobic. If it means that they don't come around me, yeah, I'll be transphobic. I don't, you know, I don't have to be in their world. Fuck them, and fuck you for protecting them. You know,
that's what I'm
So
saying, Mr. Duggar.
Hothead, I want Hothead
them
to know. Yes,
motherfuckers
I'm
got
talking about
mental
Red.
problem.
Ever since
Yeah.
Kobe started wearing those fucking yoga pants, I'm exiled from the goddamn community.
Yeah, but Kobe can fade those yoga pants. Goddamn, give the man credit.
Kobe's got a huge labia. That's all
Kobe
I
can fade them.
can
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's horrible. No, that dude, that was hey Jay, that was tough. That was a tough one there. She must be a big girl for Colby to fit in them.
Oh,
That's horrible. She isn't.
I don't know what
that's horrible.
I don't know what Kobe's deal is with me, man. But I'm about over it. Every time there's an Airbnb going up, nobody mentions Jay, or anytime there's a fucking Florida trip. Hell, y'all motherfuckers will
I
pass
get off
me on
here.
the
I'm gonna
fucking
have shrimp
road.
and grits tonight, so.
They didn't invite me either, Jay. I asked them to, and they didn't do it. So
I don't know, man. Kobe, I'm really pissed. Kobe's got my fucking cooler. He's had my cooler for a year now. It's literally 5 weeks from now will be a fucking year. He had my cooler.
Well, you get it back.
Then move on. You no longer have a cooler. Shit.
Listen, this this cooler is a fucking MVP cooler. It has held a lot of expensive stuff in it. It's worth a lot of money. Anyway,
Livers and kidneys don't count, bro.
y'all need to come hang with Kevin.
Hughead, we would, and I will. I do. I love you, man. I think you're great.
Who just
I
went
just
up
wish,
there? Somebody
wish that we could get Colby
Was
to
that-
figure out how to be just a normal person.
I
That's
don't know
all.
what's up with Kobe, man.
He ain't never gonna be a normal person, dude. But I like him anyway, and I'd take up.
Yeah,
with him.
no, I do too. I give. Look, man, I spent. Unfortunately, I spent a whole 2 nights with him.
I don't even know some bit. I
I
don't
agree.
even know him that well. You know, it just I met it. You know, it's funny how you can read people
I'll be
on
back.
the internet. You know, with these lives, it's actually pretty decent. You know what I mean? You can kind of really, you know, you're not typing, you're reading words to try to figure out what a feller's like. You know, I'm
Yeah,
straight
that's
up
why I
gonna
like
tell you
being
how I
live.
feel about you.
My text
Yeah,
don't sound like
yeah,
my mouth, but
Well,
Yeah,
you know, I always
Siri don't
even when
speak,
Colby
Mr.
was
Doug.
down there, right? We were in not in Jacksonville. We were in St. Petersburg, and he was fine. He was great. I mean, we had a good time, but he snored. I mean, good God, I thought I snored. He beats me by a mile, and I'm pretty bad, to be honest. So,
you're
good.
Poland, he is steel. Is that what he's saying?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
allowed to shoot both of them in the middle of the night and then shit. I'm like Wesley Harding, you know.
Oh
Shut
no,
the
I
fuck
sleep
up.
Well,
on
you
the
know,
bed of the world usually.
dude, Mr. Doug.
Dude, I used to have to keep a fan on so I could sleep. My
There's
wife
4
snored
guys
like an
in the damn
engine
hotel room.
Snored like he.
without a muffler.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
There are
hold
4
on.
of us in this hotel room. Now,
Hold on,
TV
sugar. I'm
and
out.
fishing were in the master, or in the what I call the king room. And Colby and I were in the pull-out sofa in the den. And Colby snoring like a Sasquatch, man.
He
And
got
I
the fucking
snored.
master in our Airbnb too.
Yeah, I mean, I'm like, God damn, bro. I was like, it was horrible. But that being said, I still love him to death. I think he's a great person. I really do. I'd go through hell.
At least he didn't leave me with a bunch of forks that night. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have cabbage or beans.
I'm really thinking Kobe is talking shit about me behind my back. I really am, dude. I don't know what's going on with Kobe. I want to figure him out. I know he's a Democrat. I'm trying to figure him out. I don't know what he's thinking, but
is he really a Democrat?
Kobe is a full-blooded fucking Democrat, dude. I ain't figured that
Oh
out
my
yet.
God.
That make a difference?
That's kind of the reason why I think he don't like me.
Yeah, I take back every good thing I said about Cody, the Democrat.
Yeah, if he's a damn Democrat,
he's not a Democrat because there is no more Democrat system. There is no Democrat party.
I disagree with what's right.
Ridiculous.
I thoroughly believe there is no Democratic Party anymore.
There's no any party. That's worth
it's a Marxist party.
There ain't one party.
Exactly. If you're not American, I'm an American. I'm not party anymore.
They're both beating
I'm part of y'all's party.
Yeah, they're both beating both of us. The middle to the end. That's what they're doing.
It seems to be just a patriot. People are trying to put this shit back on the rails, and there seems to be just.
It ain't gonna happen, bro.
We need old Trump back.
When you look at national debt, I'm surprised we're not owned by China right now. It's like, hey, do we take our shoes off when we enter, or what? You know what I'm saying? Because they own so much of our crops, our fucking our national parks. You look at all that shit around the Denver airport, all that shit around the Denver airport, all that shit's bought up by fucking China. All that underground.
How many people are in here now? 7. Did
y'all see? Did y'all see on the news where that fucking sinkhole? That sinkhole happened. The sinkhole happened in these people's backyard, right? And it led to all these miles of underground tunnels, right, that connect. And they said this shit's happening all across America right now. All these underground tunnels. Did y'all see it happen 2 weeks ago on the fucking news?
It's gonna ball in on itself.
Jay's going to a point here.
They had a 1957 Corvette down there that's like fucking a garage fucking barn find. But all these underground tunnels are living like underneath fucking like right now below us. There could literally be. Well, I'm on a mountain, so I'm not worried about it. But like this is in the middle of fucking nowhere. These underground fucking hold miles and miles of community.
Jay, what's your point?
What I'm saying is the Denver airport. Do y'all know the conspiracy?
Yeah, we know it.
I know.
Okay, well, all this satanic shit going on and all these children being sacrificed for, anyway, all these plagues, anyway.
No.
The Chinese
do you think they're building tunnels?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Watch the fucking video on it, man. Yeah, it said the shit.
Well, no, that's everywhere. My point. I wanted you to confirm the conspiracy that you have. That's all. Not that I believe it.
Well, if you go back to 2016 and you look at what the I forgot what they called it, but it was basically that they were saying all the Walmarts will be like these holding facilities for whatever for these underground, for the God damn it, what they call them,
deep underground military bases.
Yeah, so basically be like holding places, whatever. But they had these boring machines that would go. It's kind of like what Elon Musk did with the tunnels, whatever. But there's this whole, there's a lot of underground shit going on that a lot of people don't know about, for sure.
No, look, Jay, I'm not this.
All hail Tiger Cat. All hail Joseph Durgan. SONLW. Welcome in, everybody.
TK, come in.
See, this is the kind of conversation that need to be had. There are places that everybody knew they were called dumbed. I've heard rumors of that. That's not conspiracies. There's
but what I'm saying is
under the White House.
Anybody in the media, that's what they'd say.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean it's right. I'm just saying.
Look at fucking. Talking about Kobe's fucking yoga pants and Arby's.
It's cold. Where's Kobe?
Yeah, can I get number 7?
Kobe, are you really wearing yoga pants again?
That motherfucker, man. I don't know what Kobe's problem is with me, but
He don't. For some reason, I don't know why he don't like you.
okay. If you don't break it down,
Sound like somebody hung up on me.
no, I can't say what happened. I can't say what happened. Well, ain't nothing happened, but I think he's on some fake drugs.
Good.
Damn.
All right, everybody there?
Yeah, this guy's knowing so much. Yeah, dude, this guy. Yeah, just observing knows exactly what I'm talking about. That was 2016. That was right at the end of Obama shit, man. They had all these damn plastic caskets and shit. Fucking.
I like
Yeah,
my tiki torches, the clear, good
It
old
was
mason
basically-
jar.
I think it was a training ops that they were planning that never went into effect or something. But they had a lot of shit rolled out during that year and a half, whatever it was. Yeah, these Walmarts. Basically, they walked in and there was just a ramp going downhill and underground, and it's like that Elon Musk boring shit was going through these tunnels, and they would say they thought they might have been using it for like holding for people who did not comply. You know, like basically, I'd be labeled as one of those they did not comply motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm definitely not complying. Yeah, the government tells me to do something, I'm definitely not complying.
Well, you're definitely not.
Yeah,
You're not
I'm definitely not complying. Yeah, there's a lot of questions going to be asked and they'll be answered before I comply.
I just want everybody to remember that we're not responsible for any statements made on the panel or in chat. This is only for entertainment purposes only. Nobody knows for sure. And if you take us seriously, you're the one that's the conspiracy theorist and are idiot, because
I'm
we're
just
just here,
here
a
kicking.
bunch of old boys shooting the shit.
Hell yeah.
Anybody's
Hey, there is
welcome
no
to join
cure.
in, and that's what we call it, shooting the shit.
There is no cure, Mr.
There
Doug.
is no cure for being redneck or
There's no
whatever.
cure
Hell
for
no.
being a human. We
Yeah.
all
I like
suck.
my hair too, Doug.
Thank God it's
You know what I'm
it's an
saying?
alienated right to be able to say what the hell we like to say, and we're used to that. So
You know what? You know.
you have a problem, you think I'm gonna tell you to shut up about
It'd be like calling me
a
something
subject
that I
or
drink Bud
continue
Light.
about who you are, you're wrong.
You know what's fun,
Yeah,
Mr.
jump
Duggar?
in here, have a conversation. You go,
You know what's
yeah,
really
I know what's
fun?
fun.
No. The
What's really
aliens
fun?
think they can outshit us. We carry a turd in each pocket. They ain't gonna outshit us. So let the aliens go. That's the way it works. And
There you
they
go.
don't have any idea how stupid it is here. They wouldn't even know how to react.
They go, they'd probably just take us out. But no, we can't leave something like that. They might spread to other planets.
Well, they
Dumbasses.
can try.
We ain't got to worry about them. They're a bunch of dumbasses.
We're pretty
They'll kill
resilient.
each other off here directly,
Mhm.
like freaking cockroaches.
And the ones who are left are going to be really resilient. So we'll see. There won't be a lot of them, but they'll be virulent, to say the least. But that being
I'm gonna
said,
be here and I'll be here, and I don't worry about that shit.
I don't either. I
What
really
about-
don't. I just wish that it would hurry up, whatever it is. Be nice.
I don't rush nothing.
I give glory to God, and I don't.
Come on,
really
go to
don't.
bed.
Amen to that.
Can't scare me.
That and the oops, some buck back
Yeah.
out there.
Don't worry, Mr. Duggar.
And the good old glory out there, they waving.
I never do, bro.
Good boy.
No, don't even
All
try.
I worry about is, do I have bacon in my ice box for my breakfast sandwich?
Hell yeah.
Uh,
And for my jalapeno popper, you damn right.
and for my burrito, you know. what I
Yes,
mean?
sir. Speaking
You
of
know,
bacon,
do I have a shot of
Now,
whiskey
you
if I
get
want it?
going.
Do I have gas in the car to go fishing? You know,
Yep.
quit fucking with me. Just let me go on, retire. Y'all are safe right now.
I had
You know,
to cook
I'm
it yesterday.
a harmless old
Got a
man,
bunch of bacon.
and my motto is Mr. Duggar loves everybody.
Hey, it sure is. And I love to hear you say
Duggar
that.
does love everybody.
Well, you do love everybody.
What's that?
Well, everybody ought to. I
I
mean,
do. I love everybody. There's some idiots out there that stress me out about it, but you know,
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
still
they make
like
it
them.
hard to say, "Hey, I
They're
love
just
you, man."
dumbasses.
Quit being an idiot. Are you? How they can take it seriously? There's literally, we watched a video on the other night. We on Ben's channel, and that's something else. Y'all ought to go check out Ben. He's a pretty good fella.
Yeah, Ben's good.
But he made
She
everything
screened
up.
for 23.
Just
She was in a public meeting and she wanted to express herself by screaming because that's all that's left is for the scream. Wah! And she just let out a holler. I was like, now see, she got mental problems. If you can walk out and not be an adult and carry on a conversation and arbitrate and find a conclusion or at least a reason for the problem, but to just go and then people let her do that, that's the kind of person you do stop. You know, hey, you need to come with us. They're coming to take me away. Ha ha hee ho to the bunny farm where life is beautiful all the time, and I'll be glad to see them in the little white coat because they're coming to take me away. You know what I'm saying?
You got to realize
you need to go to a rubber room.
Everybody, every human on this earth has the potential to be completely batshit fucking crazy. Okay, and every one of us. And the fact that we're not is a testament to our willpower and perseverance. But that being said, I don't begrudge anybody that goes crazy. I mean, hell, if I was looking at everything that we see every day, I almost would do, you know, I could see going there. You know?
Just tell I'm going bat-bunny crazy and you can't hold it against me. I'm crazy. Well, write that down. You say I'm crazy, write that down.
Yeah, write it down. No, we all are
crazy. Well, I don't even know what that is. I guess he's from over yonder. Hungarian, is that how you say that?
Hey, just observing. You said you're a chicken and you was born female? What the hell?
She's chica. Spanish for girl. I'm a chica.
I just blew beer out my nose, man.
Stop. You get it cleaned out, man. You know, nose wash. Look at that.
Come on, New Mexico, and let's meet. We got 8.
That's a beautiful setting, by
glad
just
back.
Observing. Just FYI.
Yes, sir.
What is that? You're Hungarian? You're not Hungarian.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. In fact, they're pushing the agenda for mental health as the norm. Like it's all right to be crazy and shake your titties at the White House that you had put on you because you were a man. Come on. It's crazy. Oh, she's been banned from the White House. Well, why ain't her ass in jail?
I know it's terrible.
Violating my White House grounds.
I tell you what.
You see that statement right there by just observing there, right? That's the same reason. Okay, I've been taking Adderall for probably 13 years now, right? And every day I've never had a prescription for it. I've never had a prescription for it. But that's the reason. His statement right there across the screen is the reason why I never went to the doctor and said it. When they actually said, do you have a problem paying attention? I'm like, so what are you talking about? It's so easy to get Adderall, but that's the reason why I never got a prescription for it, because I was afraid that they okay, well, I got 100 guns. So
they want to get you addicted to it.
Well, no, the thing is, it's like I was afraid one day that they would say, well, it's
but yet you'll go on the internet and tell everybody that this is the reason because you got a gun, even though you do have a problem.
Well, they passed a law. They passed a law saying you have to go to a psychiatrist now to get it prescribed to you. So the thing is, it's like I didn't want any mental reasons why that they would have a reason to come and try to take my fucking guns in the future.
They got the G word. You know, just you know. Don't give the algorithm
or
nothing
Hey,
to
stop
eat.
from
You know?
buying a
observing.
new one or whatever.
Observing, you're
Yeah,
just
sir.
like the rest of us. Most of us won't go because nobody needs to know.
We all have idiosyncrasies with our government. Everybody.
Well, they don't know.
Because
Everybody gonna keep it doing.
the people, overwhelmingly, the people that I talk to and converse with and have intelligent conversations, yes, we have intelligent conversations sometimes. We're all the same decisions. You know, there was definitely something that went screwy in our elections. The attack on Trump is overwhelming.
Bullshit.
Overwhelmingly weaponized. They weaponized the government against not just Trump. And y'all everybody got to get that out of their head. It ain't about Trump. They're after us, and they weaponized it against us. So you know, and I mean, man, everything like Costa Rica and all that right now it sounds great and all that, but right now I want to put it forward. I want people to talk about it. I want people to understand what's really going on. You know, I truly believe, and this is just my opinion and does not reflect the channel's opinion. I'm telling you, I think we're under devolution. I think there's a continuity of government going on. I think it's a movie we're watching, and you know they played their game of chess, and there's already a checkmate, but they got a few moves before. No matter what, they're forced into a checkmate.
It all goes
and we're
back
going to take back our freaking country from these Marxist bastards.
It's a permanent state DC. That's what it is.
It's a fucking alphabet boys. Yeah, watch out.
Well, you know, that ain't even in America. That place needs to be annexed.
Not even annexed.
It's not even a piece of the United States.
Enema. Needs an enema.
Well, it definitely needs a big flush.
Needs a flush tube stuck up the ass.
Damn, look at some plate.
And then let it fly.
Dude, I've tried to figure out what the fuck they're talking about, what the Democrats see as being right. I mean, to me, I don't know. I guess when you're just spoon fed the same information from a certain side, I try to put.
Yeah, they push a lot of shit on there.
Like, what the fuck are they watching? Where they think Republicans are bad? Yeah, but then again, the far right is bad. The whole Bible thumping bullshit.
You know what I'm saying?
Now look. Can I just? Hey, I have not watched live TV in over 15 years. Over 15, maybe even 20.
Besides college football commercials, but yeah, you're like me. Besides,
besides college football, college football, but I won't even fucking turn it on otherwise.
I'm the same way,
and I don't. And
I watch baseball and college ball.
Yeah, all these motherfuckers watching live TV.
Get your goddamn head out of the sand and pay attention to what's going on, because they don't in on us, boys. It's a tax.
You can tell.
It's bullshit.
You can tell a lot by looking at the commercials of where we're at. When car commercials when car commercials went from advertising payload capacity and suspension and shit like that to saying made with love and bullshit, you know what I'm saying? It's like it tells you exactly where we're at.
Hey, Hoghead, me too.
Yeah, Subaru.
Yeah, Subaru. Yeah, exactly.
I
don't pay attention to that shit. I don't pay attention to this. And I don't. But Hoghead's right. And he's like, only watch sports live. I don't. I haven't even. Well, seriously,
that's all I watch.
Everybody wants. I watch shit like home, HGTV, the Food Network, things like that. Right? I watch that.
You watch it on DVR.
Political or news. Fuck it.
I watched a show called Street Outlaws. It's about drag racing in fucking Texas and Oklahoma.
Yeah, I watch it.
I got down pat. You hit skip, the 30-second skip button 9 times. It's 4.5 minutes of commercial. Skip 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bam, you're back on the show. I don't
good.
watch any of that. I don't watch any of that bullshit.
Hey, but hey,
I got anything.
Mr. Duggar, or just observe.
Yes, man.
Did any of y'all see Ted Lasso by chance?
No.
I never heard of it.
God. That was a fucking great show.
You ever seen Letter, Kenny?
All right.
No.
Great
Anybody
review. Great.
No.
Anybody
Listen,
Letter,
Great
Kenny?
show.
let me tell you. Let me give me a little synopsis on what
Tell
it's
me
all about. Right. So,
All right.
so he's out in the western part of the U.S. as a college.
Damn, I forgot. Hey, Duggar, I'm gonna show you my bait tank. I had to port it over here,
Oh,
but
good. Go ahead and show it.
I ain't got no fish in it. Go ahead.
What are you doing?
Look at you.
Well, hey, what's going on with just observing shit? Because she says she's a female, and it said God made man first for a reason. What is all this? I thought this person was cool. Is she?
They got
dissing
my
her
lawnmower though.
Gender, or what? What's going on?
Well, you got them on the screen.
ESPN.
There's my sticker.
Hey, just observing.
Yeah. Does
Don't-
she hate
don't
her own
sweat it, bro.
female
What you got
gender?
going on,
Or
man?
what? God made man.
I ain't got no fish in it yet.
Oh man, I like
She's fine.
When you
I
do,
was on
like
board
that.
with her, but well, women do hate other women. We know, everybody knows that.
First of all, don't hate anybody.
You like this,
Seriously.
Hating, like,
Yeah.
I
Well,
widened it out.
Period.
Put
Like,
the game
like
on.
everybody
but
thinks women. Everybody thinks women like do their nails and
oh,
wear
that
shoes.
thing from the
No,
80s.
no.
That's an
Well,
85,
men.
boy.
We're
But
not
it turns
that
out they
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
dress up for other women just because
It's about
then
rubbed
women
off.
hate other women and
Look
like
at
to
just
talk shit
observing.
about it.
Look at him. Damn, bro.
They got one of them still.
Hey, I think that hang on. Let me go back to
I did
comments.
put
What was
spaces
that?
on.
Yeah, Jay, don't worry about her.
It's just observing.
Push
Is
it out
that
there.
TK's alter ego or what is that?
No, it
$80
isn't.
on Amazon.
TK isn't that damn shallow.
Where's Duggar at?
I'm-
Oh,
I'm
look at him.
I'm
It's
fucking-
on my
TK's intelligent.
Miss Amanda's. There you
Oh
go,
man,
Duggar.
look at there. Look
Look
how far
at you.
that sticker done
There
traveled.
we are.
Just observing. What in the hell?
I got a couple stickers. Thank you so much, sir. That's so much love.
You're welcome.
Much love.
Look at
You're my
you,
brother.
my
I
lord.
do. Can't wait to meet you.
And there are no chains with women chained up or anything in
Wait up.
there. That's good.
There's gonna be a Mr. Duggar tour sooner or later up in that
Oh,
Round
there's
Isle area.
you.
Just go up there and go through
Yeah, there
Look, look at
Ass and titties.
Queen Possum.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
Here's my dog.
Like that, Mr. As
there's my
Mr.
rusty butt. There comes Remy.
Look at these dogs. Look at
You didn't
this.
want to know. You look at this dog. Yeah.
Oh, what a sweet.
That's a
Did he say
pretty
rusty
dog
butt?
right there, man.
That's a good
Dude.
dog.
Yeah,
Dude.
rusty butt right there.
Oh, she does got shorts on, but
Look at this.
sorry, babe.
No, you don't. Yeah, don't show her. She doesn't need that.
That's my Remy.
But that's cool. Those dogs. That's.
Mr. Duggar and these two other fellas and whoever's living in chat.
What's up?
9 people.
Look
First thing they
They
did
all
was
said
claim
hello.
this part.
Everybody said they love
look at
dogs.
That's where they be laying.
Oh shit!
Stop it, man.
You ain't had Santa Claus step on her head yet?
Hey, just observing. Where are you from?
Ask the fuck who I am. And,
Damn, you ain't seen my next up.
But where you from? What area?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Missouri, Boot Hill.
Okay. No, that's cool.
SEC.
You don't have to tell me
SEC.
specific.
I'm 9 miles from every town.
Yeah, you're
Yes,
good.
what?
Yeah, you're doing fine.
Bam. Look at that.
Just country.
You know what?
Horse 11.
Yeah, you know what they Ozark. Are you near the Ozark mountains and lake?
No, no. I
I'm further
live 10
south.
miles out of Matthews, 9 miles from Sykeston, 9 miles from New Mexico.
Okay. So you're a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. There's nothing wrong
Right
with
on.
that. I mean, it's a beautiful place. Beautiful place. Seriously. That whole backyard.
Kind of flat till you get to Dexter.
Yeah.
Then you get into some hills and more trees.
Mm-hmm.
Very flat here. But yeah, we farmed the shit out of it.
Look,
Yeah.
We do about
that's
9,000,
cool, man.
a little more.
9,000
Mr.
what?
Duggar, check it out.
But you think this tractor sexy?
Hey, it's all about that, son. I ain't lying. Yes, sir. I love running that
John
cotton
Deere.
picker.
I've ridden a few of them. I'm
That
never
shit
ridden a
out
cotton
there,
picker,
man.
but
We had a
but I've
Elantra.
had pulled some maize. You know, so man, I tell you what, I
like
love
working.
ranching and farming. That was a good part of my life. You know, shit, I'm a
I
honorary
like seeing it come up
FFA
and harvesting it. You know what I mean?
4-H.
Plus,
What
I'm
you growing?
irrigation.
Fucking turnip.
What you growing?
I'm country.
Beans,
Pardon me?
corn, rice. We had wheat this year. Cotton. We got like 4,000 acres of cotton.
Yeah.
What do you believe about the theory about, you only got so many yields of the same crops over and over before because people aren't turning over the crops enough.
Well, you
because
know,
of the same
corn
thing.
burns
We
out the
always
soil
rotate
bad.
usually,
Corn
except in
burns.
gumbo that we can't. You know,
But you
Are
can
you
rotate crops.
Are you being forced about it, the Santo shit, or what? Like everybody else is, and did you hear about if like
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's basically GMO shit. So basically, if their shit's airborne and flies into your field and takes over your crop, to turn its chemical structure
Yeah, I
into
wish they
their
get
crop.
rid of dicamba and Ingendia if that's what
Fuck
they're
'em.
interested. If that's what you're saying, yeah,
Yeah,
they should
they
only
can
be
basically.
Roundup and Liberty only. It's
Yeah,
killing and
exactly.
fucking up shit everywhere.
I agree with that. They basically can claim your crop as theirs because their DNA molecular structure of the crop.
And it don't matter where around here, you're still gonna get dicamba on something because the wind blows. You got inversions, all kinds. It's gonna drift somewhere. I
Tiger
don't give a shit.
Baskins, welcome in, brother.
It's gonna get on everything. I think they should outlaw it. Yeah,
Nate, welcome back.
Down in
I
South
agree.
Georgia, had huge fields across from me, cotton, corn, some beans, this, that, and the other, whatever. Well, they turned all that shit into solar fields now. Like my old house,
Wow.
it's nothing but miles of solar fields now, just across the street instead of farmland.
Somebody bought them out. What it was.
Yeah,
That's what happened.
Turns out it's all
This
it's all
happened to
Chinese
me.
They said,
investors.
"Fuck it, hell yeah, go and put them on there. I'm gonna take my ass fishing."
Yeah, it's all Chinese investors, man. They were buying the farmland, now they're turning into solar fucking land. It's crazy.
Well, I don't see retirement.
The good news. The good
I see me
news
working till I die.
is
That's why you
every
build.
one of us, and it's Jay, you, me, TK, even Tiger Baskins, who's young. We're gonna outrun. We're gonna outdie this.
That's
TB.
awesome.
We'll be
We were
dead.
talking about you earlier, TB. What's up, buddy?
Two what? Oh damn, I'm 34 behind.
Who it goes?
But we will. We won't live forever, and that's good. That's a good thing.
I'll be no ghost unless you see me at night. Oh, y'all parking. You don't see me either. You over in light.
Hey, possum.
Howdy, y'all.
Do you do you actually eat possum?
No.
No, me neither.
I don't eat turtle neither.
You eat
I don't eat
squirrel?
cornbread. I don't.
You eat
Yeah,
squirrel?
hell yeah.
Squirrel.
I love fried squirrel.
Squirrel is
That's a
really
meat you cannot explain how it tastes. I like rabbit
It's
too.
seriously.
Squirrel,
It's
squirrel.
the best meat on earth. It really is. It's all protein based.
I don't eat the brains or nothing like Grandma did. But,
No,
you know.
no. I'm not that.
Now, Grandma ate the brain.
look,
I don't eat the brain.
I think
I
Paul's
don't
known for
either.
sucking
I
heads.
don't suck the heads out of them
crawfish.
crawfish neither.
I don't
he's
suck
a
no
hell-
damn.
He's
I
a hell of a
Anybody else know
crawfish.
what brain?
I suck crawfish.
Hold on, let me add it
I'm
before
country,
everybody
but
don't
I
talk.
don't do a lot. You know, I don't eat.
Everybody talk one at a time.
You know, people always assume what they think of me, but they don't have. I don't eat beans. I don't eat cornbread. I don't eat cornbread in my dressing when I make it.
Well,
But I
okay.
do boil my own chicken.
Hang
make
on,
my
we
own
have to
sauce.
back this up, Possum.
Is
We're
it
gonna
keto?
back it
Is
up.
it keto?
Oh,
or-
I know. You sound like everybody else.
Cornbread.
You talk like that, and you do all
What'd
that.
you say?
shit.
What'd you say? You said you don't eat
Is it
cornbread
keto?
with what?
Only
You don't
time I
eat
eat
beans
beans is
or
in
cornbread?
chili. I don't eat
Okay,
white beans.
that's not bad. That's not horrible. Okay.
No. Hell, drink Bud Light too. That makes sense.
No, I
a
don't
little
think
bit
it
too.
is.
Hell no.
Dude,
Never
I paid
did.
for 2 18-wheelers wasn't Bud Light, man. 2 of those 18-wheelers, motherfuckers.
I don't give a
motherfuckers
shit
did me
about
dirty.
you
They
drinking
did
Listen
me
to
Bud
your
Light.
dirty,
song.
dog.
How much Bud Light's
Whatever
in
the
the
fuck
song?
you
You know
want.
what I mean? A lot
All
of
these
it.
people, these tribed up people, they need to get
Oh,
over
well, I
that.
don't
Crawfish
care
are
what they
good.
think. I'm just me. I love.
I'm
It's
going back to
fine.
Bud Light. I'm going back to Bud Light since it gets to $8 a fucking case. I'm going back.
Yes, you are, honey.
But it doesn't matter. I mean, that's not the point, right? Everybody gets all tribed up.
No. Point in
Now,
life
let's
to be
try to
happy,
figure out
no
what
matter
you're
what.
eating. Because I
Could be a lot,
love
could be a
joking
little.
I
about
don't know.
it. That's all. I'm just joking with you.
Oh, you can't mess with me.
Dude,
You gotta
we'd
have
be
some
there a
patience.
while. I think instead of going and eating all the crawfish we can eat, I think we should just have a big crawfish bowl ourselves. I know how to
Hey.
cook crawfish, shit. And we'll
Hell
throw a big
yeah,
old
or
blue
a fish
crab in there
fry. I
too.
got a 4-gallon fish fryer out
And
there.
some
Boy.
shrimp.
I love my propane. You know, I don't cook very.
Yeah.
I love my lantern. You know, cold. I cook a lot outside.
You know, butane is the bastard child of propane, don't you, Bobby? Butane, propane is the
That's
bastard
doodle.
child of butane, there, Bobby.
Listen,
Yeah,
I'm a
I
upchurch
love
fan.
me some more crawfish.
Possum.
I put a herd of
Possum. I
Love
ain't
some
gonna argue with you. I think you're doing. I think you're doing God's work.
Yes, sir, I am.
Inside, you having a good time. That's great.
When other people don't do it,
I agree.
I
I agree
tell them
with
not to. I do it my damn self because I don't like doing shit twice. You know what I'm saying?
Because we think your tractor's sexy too, bub.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
buddy.
look
Yeah,
out.
buddy.
So is Amanda.
You,
Hey, I ain't lying
of
to
course
you.
she does. That's how you ended up such a wonderful
Gotta
woman.
get a
She
beer
done seen you
anyway.
in the John Deere.
I'm just glad it's not my ex, man. She lives in Missouri. She moved up there with some old fella up there. I don't know.
Missouri. Missouri.
Yep.
Yeah.
From the what? 573, son.
Hey, TK.
I'm trying to ask you a question, Ray.
And I'm listening, baby.
You have your barbecue sauce and lemon sauce still.
Yes.
Sorry.
I'm looking at
See,
burgers.
see,
I didn't even-
he made it sound he's all keto and
Hey,
shit,
that's
but
big
now he's
damn.
using barbecue
What?
sauce.
Damn.
Barbecue sauce ain't nothing but fucking sugar, you know.
Cheeseburgers.
Yeah, smash it down a little more something. No, that's gonna be damn. It's like 4 bucks. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay.
Jesus, man. I almost got my voice back. What was I doing? Oh, I done forgot. I was gonna show you my truck. There's that.
Hell, I don't know, man, the ways of the possum.
I know it. She got me all hung up. Like,
He knows the way
like
of the
it.
possum. That sounds
that a Fry
like a
Daddy?
book
Is that a
title
Fry
of a
Daddy?
movie. The Ways
I got
of the
one of
Possum
I don't know what it is.
documentary.
I never seen one with it's got an exhaust on it and it's got a drain valve too.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Hell
I got a
yeah,
small fry
for
daddy.
$200, man.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's
That's probably some croc catfish up.
Yeah.
get my phone
Open
here.
it again. Cajun Fryer, RV, and
Yeah, he's got 2
Wood.
baskets on there. Confirmed.
Yeah,
Worked out.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
Hell
wait a
yeah,
minute.
that's getting her done, man.
Are
Make hush,
you have double
make
fryer.
hush while you cook.
Yeah,
it.
Yeah, I got a little
That's
single
bigger
fryer,
than a
little
fry
fry
daddy,
daddy, making little whitefish chunks, man. Fucking awesome.
Oh, get on there,
That's
sweet.
a big boy
Hey,
toy
hey,
there. Fucking
Jay,
hate
I need
you.
the fry daddy, man.
I
I
need
want
the
it.
fry daddy.
He said I want it. My uncle, that's I got his P38. You know what I'm saying? He got it from one of his buddies, and
Yeah.
he didn't use it. Well, hell, I'll give you what you bought for it.
Are you going to show us? You're going to show us the pit where you tell them to put on lotion? Are you?
For what? I've been waiting a long time.
Jay
for
does.
this. I got a new truck.
What is that?
It's a
Chevy.
14 High Country.
I'm sorry, bro. I didn't know you.
Nice
had a
truck, sir.
Chevy.
Nice truck.
I had to kick
Nice
you
truck.
off show now. I don't
I'm a GM, man.
allow Chevy people on my show. I'll see you later.
I had
Oh,
7
yeah, okay.
GMs from 2000.
Bye,
I'm a GM
Possum.
guy.
First on race day.
Bye.
Listen, I owned
But
11
you got good
Fords
tires
before I
on that
bought my
thing,
first Chevy.
And I got the
12 Fords.
only steps that nobody's got.
Dude, I like Fords. I like Toyota Tundras too, you know. But
Your eye arm.
I like a Chevy.
I do too.
TB,
You know,
if you ain't playing
they
21,
make-
you ain't playing blackjack. I don't
make
think
good-
it, man. Playing poker. What the
if
hell
it's
is wrong?
doing the job, I like it. I don't give a shit. A car, or truck, or tools to me. You know?
Hey, Possum Man.
It's nice
Possum
having a
Man.
nice truck, though.
Possum.
Sounds like someone farting.
What's he doing?
It's very loud. It's screw doors.
Possum Man. This is
I'm
Possum Man.
listening.
This is a 16
Yeah.
ounce beer. You gotta get some of that.
Oh, yeah. No.
I see that
If
basketball.
it's going to be
Jay.
that, it's going to be that Yingling shit. I want to fly it.
No, well, no, I'm saying let me put some stir in that
Oh,
truck.
I got an LED on my John Deere, too.
Possum, you got it, bro.
LED.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Fucking hot.
Well, hey.
You shitting in high cotton up there, bro. You shitting high
What
cotton.
hell? It's
Well,
cooler
double
than most
fried, Come over and
Look at that.
he
What's
come out there,
more?
man. Got him a
Who's more fancy?
Swear to God.
Possum or- who's more fancy, Possum or me?
I'm not fancy. I just like
right now.
Well,
I'm looking.
it a certain way.
Let me
Possum's
ask you, you got
obviously
you got a lawnmower with a LED and a double
I love the
battery
egg
fish
top.
fryer. Nate,
No.
Nate ain't gonna beat you, Possum.
Nate,
Look how
I put
fancy
that-
I
I
am.
reckon possum is
Got a
more
box
fancy than
plan.
you.
Here,
You know,
Nate,
straight to the damn.
you see that red dot?
That's how fancy.
I
I got a
guarantee
gun
you,
you'd like, though.
Possum's got women hanging.
He got a
somewhere.
brindle dog. You got a brindle dog.
Yes, sir. He's a Brindle. He's a British master.
Yeah, he
And I got him for free.
He's a young dog, ain't he?
No, he's about
Damn.
7 now.
Well, I hope.
Oh,
I
he's
hope
prime.
Possum.
He's in his prime.
Is TK still in here?
God, the food is as good as it looks.
That
Boy, eat and cook.
what are you doing, checking me out?
No, I am checking you out because I want to
Ah,
eat the
that's what
food.
I'm
I
saying.
wanna
You
eat
know
the
he
food.
was.
Hey, thumbs up on that. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Your food looks good, man. Damn.
I take pride in everything.
Yeah, it looks good.
Damn,
It
I
really
still
does.
didn't get a beat. Be right back.
We give you hell, but kudos making food. Mm.
Look at his little fat doggies.
Definitely. He said he most definitely just observing. He couldn't come in hanging on this crew. Ain't that right, Tiger? He's
We give
scared
him a
of-
hard time. You know how it goes. Hey, Nate.
Yeah, he's scared of us.
What's up?
Nate, don't
I don't know why
don't
he's scared
run
of us.
away.
What's up, Puff?
We're serious. I mean, ain't no joke about this. So close your ears.
Yeah. Isn't that the shit? Isn't that the shit? Ford went woke.
I'm a good to the sound too, sir. I'm a very faithful follower of my word.
Hey, Explorer Ben, it's turned into whatever you want, brother. Or I don't know. Did I call you brother? I don't know. But this was turned into. So, let's see. I do call you brother, by the way.
Thanks, bub. But I'm gonna cheat, not $40 to do it.
Love me some of this. Best thing you can put on steak.
What's that? Weber's?
Weber, Chicago seasoning. My damn phone won't focus.
Yeah.
And you got glare, but hell yeah, that's the best shit ever. I'm gonna put it on my burgers.
Nice.
I like black pepper, red chili, and garlic powder.
I like the pepper melody.
Got my own.
The one's got the green and pink. Oh my goodness.
You can do
Got it
whatever.
grinder.
As long as it don't
and a
have
little
sugar
sea
in
salt at the end.
it. Yeah. As long as it don't have sugar in it, I'm good.
Yeah, I don't do much of that sugar.
Mm-mm.
Hell no.
I'll put no sugar.
Bitter,
Found
sour, salty.
Amanda found this. It's really, really good. Oh, same as whoever the hell he is.
We all
But he
got a
need to
barbecue
get together.
Yeah, it's all right.
It ain't bad.
We obviously need to get together. If we ever cook
The only
together,
shit- the only
my God.
I like a little
Pizza,
apple cider on my shit, on my pork.
I don't have an issue
Hey,
with it.
you just come on down, man. I got a deck.
But the apple cider ain't sweet,
I mean-
bro. It's not. It's good
I
shit.
need help filling this out, guys. Okay, so I'm looking at beer
Here's how
caps.
things. Hey, look here. Doug.
Oh my God! Look
I
at
got some
Jay.
poly pipe hooked up to my water hose.
I made this piece of wood cut out right. So I'm trying to get all
What
the
is
beer
that, like a
caps,
drip
different beer caps filled out.
system? Or is that a flat?
Just beer caps.
It's flat because it ain't got no water in it, but you turn the hose
Jay,
on to
Jay,
blow up
Jay.
and squirt water.
Clear. We don't care about the beer caps.
I need
And-
some beer caps to help fill us out.
Man,
Look at,
we don't care.
I'm so happy about this. I kept my honeysuckle.
That's
You
hilarious.
got honeysuckle?
Yeah.
Hey, I drew that shit. I drew it out, made a little template.
Nice.
I had no
Yeah,
idea
there-
it'd be that hard to fill it up with different kind of beer caps without
And that's
repeating.
Is
the
it?
piece of corn I took from the field on my shore. I brought it here.
Now, who's doing the garden? And that's you, right?
That's me, yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta get rid of the grass. I'm gonna put some of this poly pipe down and put my peppers and stuff I got over here. You know. I just got nothing
You do
fertilized.
horseradish, by the way? Do you do horseradish?
No.
You should do horseradish, man.
I love horseradish.
Yeah. It's something.
But yeah, that water's
You gotta put
down.
them
There's
barrels.
horseradish.
It's crazy. It's almost like strawberry.
I was so
What
happy
is that, like
for
a
it.
drip
I said,
system?
"Farm thing." I was happy about it.
You make that into a
All I
drip
do got to
system?
do is take-
Well, don't show the bodies.
Yeah, that's what it
That'd
is.
be bad.
just,
But that
hey,
would
if you
be
can't
bad.
take it, you need to get a new one.
They might demonetize it.
Oh, good.
There's where memories are made.
Yep.
It's me.
How would you like mine?
Who makes that, by the way?
Is that electric pellet smoker? Is that electric?
I think he walked away
Uh,
from his.
Possum. Is that electric?
Hey, a grill. That's
You
not
know, you
smoker.
do a lot of this too. You gotta love y'all.
Is it electric,
Yeah.
Possum?
Basically my oil of choice, being Greek.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hey, Possum.
Yes.
You said you were where? In general, not specific. Don't give me specific. Just general.
It's different duck. I'll say that. I mean, I'm not like everybody.
I'm just trying to figure out if I can get there in time for dinner.
If not, I'm gonna
No,
try to call my uncle.
I see he ain't planning for
Friday
company
morning.
because they ain't cooking but 2 burgers.
Darling, need to get something like that. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Think that.
Let's go. Let's eat.
I'm
Now,
hungry.
who are you cooking for? Who else is there?
His wife.
Who else? Who else? 2 burgers eating by itself. Shit.
His wife.
Yeah. Oh no.
Nah,
Queen
no,
Possum. The Queen Possum.
Yeah.
So years ago, I'll just say
Possum
this.
Queen.
Years
happening.
ago, I got divorced, and I had to cook for myself and my son. And it's really hard to do that, man. It's real hard. It's hard.
Yeah.
But you do it and you figure it out.
Most people don't know how to cook. It's hard.
Well, I give a lot away to charity. I overcook a lot of stuff.
Yeah, you cook for 20 people.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I made
I
some.
do a pork butt.
I made
How
some
do you do
chicken
a
and
pork
dumplings
butt
the
with
other
a
night
bone in
that'd
it
make you
without having it
follow
be too
me
damn
around. I
much.
ain't
You
kidding you.
can't eat that shit. You can't eat a whole pork butt. You can say, "Oh, well, get a big one." Well, they ain't none of them not big. So. Mm-hmm.
I'll be picking
5,
the
8,
other
10.
too. I burn.
Yeah. But it's sad sometimes. Okay, so what are you doing now?
Making the floor bigger. About
Tell us.
burning.
Yeah.
Got some good old pecan wood though. What I like using in my pellet grill. That and hickory.
Little pecan wood and oak. My favorite way to smoke. Little mesquite in it if it's cooking beef.
Yeah, that's pretty good too.
Yeah. If I cook pork or something like that, I really like using a fruit tree like apple or cherry. That's a really good.
I can't talk because I'm way trash. TK, here's the thing. Trust Christ. Doesn't mean that he's right 100% of the time, but everything he stood for
Always
is
hold your
what we
faith in
need to
God.
stand
Yeah.
for. Yeah, just trust what he said and how he was, and just trust that. The whatever church it is, it doesn't matter.
It's not the
Just let it
church.
go.
He is the
I mean,
church.
all right.
Do unto others, you would do unto them.
Yep. Trust what
Ameri-
he did and how he
Yes,
was.
sir.
And
Man,
be like that.
man
As
has
best you can.
put his
'Cause
mix
you're
in
not
it.
gonna be
So
like
just trust in him, and he's
Yep.
the way.
I'll show you a P38 here in just a second, but by God.
You won't ever be quite like him, but you got to try. You got to try. And that's it. That's all you got to do.
Well, Jay,
Everything
thank
else
you for
don't
coming
matter.
up, brother.
You know?
You know, love it.
Matter.
Goes everywhere with me.
But at the same time, be skeptical of humans and human religion. I really I don't know why people want to follow people or believe that they have a sanctified life. Very rarely, and that includes Trump. Very, very well, hardly ever.
He's not perfect, but he's what we got. I think he's a vessel through.
He's the least of the shitholes. Yeah, he is. He's the least of the shitholes, and we got a lot of shitholes.
I think he's the only American on the book.
Yeah,
Hey, I
it
got
makes
a
me mad.
3 pistol.
The fact that I even have to care about Donald Trump pisses me off.
Call us cow. I know, but we'd be a lot better with him.
It just pisses me off. I don't even want to care about him.
But you can't get mad at it. I mean, it's already
You're like everybody else, you know. They couldn't sell any newspapers without him. They couldn't have a news story without him. They couldn't have a diversionary without him. You know what I mean?
2024.
Joe Biden took a $10 million bribe, allegedly, and
I need to get
they used Trump to steer away.
Damn, I need to get my batteries that good.
JJ says he had world-class wiener dogs. Well, that's probably true.
Hey, I like dachshunds. I really like long-haired. They're hard to find.
They're awesome. They really are smart dogs.
They used to be squirrel dogs.
Yeah.
Everyone I ever had was a squirrel dog. I had one, thought he was a wolf.
Damn, I'm going to get up early. They all that all. It's supposed to rain in the morning.
No, they're good.
About noon.
Yeah. Look, man, I've been through how many dogs?
What am I getting?
12 dogs in my life, and every one of them has their own thing. Right? The little ones, the big
got
ones.
One of them.
Yeah,
that's funny.
And not liking on that. Isn't it? Hey, Mr. Duggar, isn't it interesting that word D-O-G spelled backwards is dog? Isn't it interesting?
It's still God. No,
because
I'll plug y'all up.
That's a precious gift, man. Dogs are precious gifts. You know, I mean,
1,000% agree. I can't even.
This is the first time I've been dogless for a long time. Right now, I got fancy fantail guppies and a big armored catfish.
How about that?
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's the best piece of steel you ever made.
I got one of them on my keychain too.
That came from my uncle. That's still living. No, hell yeah. That's where that fryer comes from.
How many times you nicked yourself with it?
Oh, it's pretty sharp, I tell you what.
But I know you've nicked yourself just handling your keys.
And I tried it out soon as I got it.
Of course you did.
Awesome.
Hell yeah.
Mr. Duggar, I want to ask Mr. Duggar, what in the hell? You have a catfish as a pet?
No.
Yeah, his name's Snuffy.
I was,
and I have a parakeet.
I caught one day and caught, a couple the other day, and I was going to clean them in one time. So I just put them in my bait tank, keep them alive. Hell yeah. I keep buffalo. You seen the buffalo, did you? Hell yeah.
Damn.
I have a parakeet named Adolf. He's a pretty cool bird, dude. But I think he's been embezzling from me. I seen a new mirror in his cage, so I'm sure he's embezzling from me.
Does he repeat over and over again?
Yeah, he does. He's got about 3 words that you can actually hear him say when he says it.
Fatherland.
He says bird.
They don't know what
he says shut up, and quiet, or something. I think it's quiet. I don't know. It sounds like he's saying quiet, but you hear him muttering under it. He mutters under his breath.
You see that fish? That's how I kept
That's
it alive too before I let it
I
go.
wanted a joke though. I
really
was
in
wanting
that
to say,
tank,
Yeah.
that
yeah, he
white
says
tank.
fatherland.
Yes, sir. You got to have current to keep river fish alive.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a badass fish, bub. That's a badass fish. What do you weigh? About 45?
70 something. My scale on it went to
70?
70.
Damn.
Hell yeah, and
Damn.
that buck son, I ain't lying. It's live as meat. Hang on, I'll
I
go get
guess
it.
I didn't really take a good look at it. Let me look at him again.
Hang on, I'll get you the up and down.
That's awesome,
Let
man.
me put it. I'm gonna
Awesome.
put you on solo screen too, so I
That
can
is
see it.
awesome. Seriously. Uh-oh. We're getting serious. Getting serious.
Life is a highway.
Life is a
No.
highway. Da-da-da-da.
Yeah, let that on me anymore.
You know, mud to the farm and shit. But
Yeah.
man, when I do, I try really hard. And this comes from like 2 years ago or 3. October 21st. There's the picture y'all
Yeah,
see.
that's a big fish, dude.
That's what, 60 pounds?
And I'm not stepping on the tail neither.
He's 70s. That's a big
That's
fish.
a big ass fucking fish.
Hell yeah. I can put my head in his mouth.
Yeah.
Or her mouth.
Holy cow.
Hell yeah.
That's
And
Santee
you know what's
Cooper.
real good about
That's
that?
Santee Cooper wise.
Amanda bought me a Catfish Commando, Abu Garcia, rod and reel off Amazon for my birthday. Because it's the 10th, you know what I mean? And by God, when I got it, now it's got 80 pounds, cast king on it. For, I put Power Pro 65 pound on it and caught my PB, y'all. I mean,
What pound test was your Power Pro?
65.
That'll do it.
God damn.
I usually run
Good.
30 or
Still
40.
got that big old thing. I don't know what it weighed. It should have been our record here. And I
That's
wish I
impressive though. If it was
took more
65.
time.
No, I usually run 30 or 40. The only, but
I run 80.
but if I'm fishing,
I
but if
got
I'm fishing,
Andy's saltwater shit on my
if
mono.
if I'm fishing for yellow cat mostly, I'm gonna go heavier, so I can pull them out in roots sometimes. A lot of times they'll get up in there.
Yeah.
And
That's why I bought Andy's.
that's when you gotta have that heavy shit.
Concrete.
But if I'm fishing for both of them, blue cat and yellow and butter cat, I tend to run 30 or 40 pound. But I got good reels that I believe in. And I know how to fish.
I plan on pulling nothing though. You gotta know
pretty
what they
good.
do.
That's a huge cat.
Yes, sir.
I love my damn. I love my sticker too. Or it's check out how accurate it is.
Oh, look at you. Look at you.
You can see the keys. You can see the John Deere hat.
You have your own beer?
Yeah, I got hell yeah. I wait on that every day when I get off.
Hey, we need a link, Mr. Duggar. We need him to send you a link. You put it in the damn description, and we'll buy his beer.
Oh, buy my beer. No, you can't buy my beer.
Oh,
that's my kid. Hey, that's Rick, retired Rick, but I done rubbed him off my darn old thing. But it's like my first stickers I got. They wasn't so weather resistant.
Well, I'm glad you're hanging out here. I mean, I do appreciate you.
Yeah, hell, I seen Duggar went live. I ain't talked to him in a long time. I love the shit out of those.
I'm gonna close her down here in a couple of minutes, fellas. I got my buddy Ben. He's gonna go live, and I'm gonna go cook me a little supper. I didn't even eat anything, so I'm gonna go get me something to.
You gotta eat some damn food.
I've got some shrimp in there.
Hell yeah, go in there and make you a burger. Look out.
No, I'm going to go fry me some shrimp and make me a little quick cheesy grits and have me some suppers.
I've never done this. Mr.
Well,
Duggar.
I thank you for letting me come up there.
Maybe make a little fried cornbread while I'm at it. So
Be good,
I got
Possum.
some green onion in there. Make me a little, almost like I make a
Mr.
little.
Duggar. Mr. Duggar.
What's that, Bubba?
Has anybody ever had a hamburger with shrimp on top?
Oh,
I don't know about that.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It'd be like eating a fish
I
taco.
made shrimp
Ain't much on
burgers.
that either.
what about steak?
I love some fish tacos too.
I love.
I
Don't
like
make a
chicken.
taco. It's gonna be a Mexican taco.
Man, I love me some black and catfish tacos.
Oh
Yeah.
God! Don't even get me started.
Don't even go
I'd
there,
rather
man.
see. I just rather fry it. You know what I'm saying?
Put a little bit of cabbage on it, man. Pickled onion.
I do like black ones. Even.
Maybe a little bit of jalapeno.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Hell
It'll
yeah.
be ugly.
I don't really want no sauce on it. I just want the live veggies. You know what I mean? So throw down, yeah.
Hey,
Well,
Mr.
yeah,
Duggar,
I've actually been
we
I've
don't
been
wanna
live
hold
for
you.
3.5 hours, and I really appreciate every one of y'all
Jesus, I had to get that
coming in
probe
tonight
out
and
there.
hanging out with the Fat Man and chat. I really
Hell
appreciate
yeah.
y'all too.
All right, see you,
Yeah.
Duggar.
All right, Nate, you got anything to say before you
Nice
go,
to meet
little
you,
bud?
Paul.
He's gone. What about you?
Love you, bro.
What about
Love you.
Upper? Appreciate it, man. I love you too, bub. Thank you for showing up.
Be good.
And spending some time with the Fat Man.
All right.
Possum, you take care of
Yes,
your little bitty self. I'm gonna say a little prayer, get us out of here.
Oh, bless you.
Dear Heavenly Father, I ask in Jesus' name that you would bless all the people that have showed up in my channel tonight and give them everything that they need and whatever you think they should have. And I also would appreciate it if you just forgive us of our sins, because we're a human race that's not worthy of you, but we ask in Jesus' name to save us from our sins and lift us up above evil. Please protect our country and our children. And we ask all this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. God bless y'all.
God bless, bro. You take care of it. And y'all remember, everybody out there, that Mr. Duggar, he does love everybody. And y'all take care of your little bitty selves, and we'll be invading
We'll
here
see.
soon.
Yes, sir.
Later, bud.
Have a good night, Duggar. Good night, sir.
Hug the Queen Possum for me. Thank y'all, and toodly doos once again, because we're going to end this rascal.